Last time, on the Dynamics of Good and Evil, Bundle the Stalker Tabaxi, Ranya the halfling druid, Dashegen the barbarous dragonborn, and Mephisto bard Feliana had arrived at the capital city of Redport to seek out leads on their own separate agendas. After a fun outing barding for a local daycare, Feliana and Ranya met up with Bundle, who himself was recovering from an impromptu training maneuver with the Quick's thieving associates. Catching wind of a ruckus at the nearby gladiator pit, the three adventurers discovered their barbarian companion in a vicious battle with a rather racially disinclined half-elf maiden. Once blood and bruises were lost and dealt, respectively, the maid's human companions set about calming her with pharmaceutical accessories, leaving Dash to be nursed and reprimanded in equal measure by his fellow crew. The following weeks, the party went about their separate businesses, with Ranya learning potion skills at the franchise's Hall of Arcane Alchemy, and Bundle honing his new thieving abilities with some fellow Quicks members. Dashegen, meanwhile, sought out info about Tiamat's Chosen, and Feliana became further involved with the archfey priestess Isley Highwood, pledging herself as a warlock. Welcome back to the Dynamics of Good and Evil. Okay, so Dashegen is currently out with a fellow friend of his, Kench from the old days, at a cafe on one of his off days. We're having a brief time skip. They've got their passports. They can access the mid, social, and merchant districts. However, they have limited access to Arcania, the massive arcane magic district of Redport, the capital city. And currently, Kench is schooling Dashegen on why, well, I'm trying to get you in with Vaughn. The thing is, she constantly spends time lobbying with the Keep. So we're going to need to find a way to get you there first.
Which Dashegen nods, and then something about the names rumored around us, and Dashegen was like, dare I ask? And I have to roll persuasion for that still, right?
Come on, let's do this. Really want to hear this.
Not happening. I saw that coming.
It could be a better name.
What's the name?
You know how I don't want to see you embarrassed. I mean, you know, I only want the best for you. The best within reason.
If we're making a name for ourselves, we're gonna hear it sooner or later. It might be better if we hear it sooner. Or Kench.
Some of the less sociable patrons have been whispering about a crew that they've labeled Freaks Anonymous.
I'll bring it up. I'll bring up a proper name with Bundle when I run into him.
I'm sorry, Freaks and Fools Anonymous, because a lot of people saw that happenstance you did at the arena.
Bundle's gonna give me so much shit when he hears this.
What a bet!
What a bet!
Thank you especially for that info, because we're gonna change that as soon as possible.
Well, nothing but the best. Who knows? Maybe your chance is right around the corner. After all, hey, didn't you mention a little while ago you were seeking out, some guy on the outside?
Oh God, can you remind me of who that was? What was it? The one Smith dude, Esquire?
Yes, Roderick Century.
Oh yeah, that was when I was just looking for some work to kill time with. Or
well, who knows? Maybe a little time killing would be nice while you're waiting for me to work my puppet strings a little bit. Flexes his fingers a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully I can get maybe an expedient apprenticeship under him. See if I can keep the will of the fifth quadrille alive with smithing.
Who knows? Some elves, those fey folk, do have a thing for history.
Hi.
He nods. Well, I think I'll probably go check that out after I give Bundle the name news. Definitely, if you can't find me, find Bundle. If you hear anything about a job we can take to see if we can get noticed. Still there?
Aye.
Well, personally, I really like Freaks and Fools Anonymous, but hey!
Yeah,
Well-
personally, yeah.
Regardless, once their lunch is done, Dash is gonna find Bundle and tell him, we apparently have a name now. It might not be the best name. He tells him what it is.
First, you gotta find me.
What am I rolling?
Sneaky.
We should never play hide and seek with Bundle.
No, it wouldn't. It would not be fun.
What am I rolling?
I am solid stick.
You have to roll perception to find me.
Fuck you, Bundle. That's a 22.
Yeah!
Woo! He did it! I'm just waiting for Bundle.
Waiting for Bundle to roll a nat 20 and still.
He did! Ah! He did it!
You get him! You found the
Go
key.
get that cat!
You managed to catch a glimpse of his eyes, just hiding in a brush pile by the fortress.
I know that's you, Bundle. Caught you this time.
No, you don't.
The moment you say my name, a rock flies out of that bush and nails you in the head.
Bronk.
Here, talk to you.
And Bundle just walks out, dusts himself off, and says, "You know, you're the least subtle thing in this entire place. What do you want?"
All right, and I give them the info of Kench may potentially have a job for us in the future to get our names noticed by at least some of the nobles of the keep seat or whatever it's called. And I tell him that we've apparently got a name for ourselves now, and tell him what that name is.
Bundle just kind of smirks, chuckles, says, "Well, not the worst I've heard."
Could be better though.
I mean, we're not necessarily trying to be as open as we're supposed to. Well, I'm not supposed to be open. You do as you wish. But if we have a job coming up, is the pay good?
I didn't ask Kench about that, but considering it sounds like it'd be a job for some of the nobles or royals, I can only imagine the pay would be good.
Bundle's eyes go from excited to having a job to, okay. First,
What
always
do you
ask how much we're getting paid. Second, see who we're actually dealing with, because if it's a random noble, we could be dealing with anyone. Literally.
Random Noble number 5.
Well, as soon as I get info, as soon as Kench contacts me, I'll try to get the info then.
Alright. Is there anything else?
Gladys?
Fucking Gladys all of a sudden. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Parker, what the fuck?
Well, not really. I was gonna be heading to Smithy to see if I can get some just temp work there, and I don't know, see if I can learn a thing or two about the trade. Might come in.
If you can, then do you mind doing me a favor?
What's up?
You know how they do a lot of grinding?
Yeah.
Some dust from the floor. Really good. I can use quite a bit of that. And typically they don't care if you're just sweeping things up. So if you happen to get a small bag full every now and again, see if you can see if that makes it home.
I'll do my best. I'm not as sneaky as you, so no promises.
This doesn't require too much subtlety. As long as you're feigning the act of cleaning, it should be fine.
He nods. Nope. Stay safe, and I'm gonna go check out the whatchamacallit, which I'm sure we can probably expedite.
Okay.
So yeah, dash wise, he's heading to the fucking where Roderick, I think his name was.
Yeah, he's about a mile outside of the city.
Oh, Dash will go check him out.
You come across this gaudy orange building after walking a mile to the south, and it's got an anvil out front, and it's got this big ramshackle furnace attached to the outside. And as you approach, this elf pops out of the window like, "Ah, hello there! My friend, welcome to Roderick Century's Smith Extraordinaire!"
Okay.
Hello, you're Roderick?
Ah, oui, that's me.
Hi, I was wondering...
I know exactly who you are. You are a man who likes his axes. Let me show you. I have axes galore.
I was actually...
A shield man. I have exactly the titan-sized shield for you, stripped from the hide of a storm giant.
I'm gonna share this. Have you heard of the Vithka drill?
Is that a new brand of crossbow?
Slowly face palms. I'm not here to buy. I'm here seeking apprenticeship.
This this man finally upends himself out of this window and sits on the window ledge, stares at you. He has this very finely parted hair, like a 1930s film star, and he has this wafer-thin mustache of gold on his lips.
Okay.
He strokes his chin, which has like little crinkles on it. He's like, let me see. He puffs out his ruffled shoulders. Let me see. The Vithkachil, you said? Let's go roll a history check.
A dragonborn clan out east of metal workers.
Ah. No, I have not, but I have now.
Well, they are effectively no longer with us. I'm one of them, and I was hoping to pick up, hoping to see if I can pick up the art of metalworking, so I can try to keep their traditions alive.
Ah, you want my knowledge of how to smith for your own sake?
He nods.
He pulls out a bound book that says "Smithing for Your Own Sake" by Roderick Century, Esquire, with his face on the binding. I am glad you are here, my friend, my noble reptilian brethren. We shall get you started. Now, first thing I need you to do is, and over the next 2-3 weeks, he gets you right in there, teaching you how to buff the furnace, how to build yourself a fine pair of personalized oven mitts, and also how to properly check for quality ore.
Okay, and over the course of this as well, I'm going to be doing my best to do what Bundle asked and trying to get the dust from the grinder collected into a bag to keep.
Oh yeah, you come home every week with a little bit for him, like no more than a handful.
So that's like what, 3 handfuls of dust?
Yeah, 2-3 handfuls a week.
Okay, so and if I'm doing that for 3 weeks, that's like 9 handfuls.
Yeah, it's about 10-12 ounces you got for him.
Okay. So, but Bundle can add that to his in.
Alright, bag of dust. Bag of metal dust. Okay.
Metal shavings.
Bag of metal shavings, there we go.
Alright, and we are going to cut to Ranya, who is also learning shit.
Holla! Huzzah! Learning shit.
But I thought I was done with school by now.
No, you're done with Tier 1.
Oh,
Okay.
You signed up for the full Tier 3 experience, my man.
I've
You've gone from
paid for Tier 2.
you've gone from freshman to sophomore.
Yeah. But did I pay for the whole experience or just for the semester?
Yeah, a semester is not 3 weeks, my dude.
Okay.
no, it is not. A semester is a lot.
Sometimes it can be in college.
No, this is a 10-week course. Split into 3 tiers.
Cool. I got 4 more to go.
Well, after this time skip, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And the second tier, there's no more Rodney, no more Cool Teach. He takes a back step to a stout, rather full-faced halfling by the name of Petra Barnum, with this. A stout halfling with a full face, blonde, like a blonde curly head that looks like it's shavings of gold, and a rather slight nose. Like it looks like it was like drawn on with like a thin pencil at times when you're far away. And when she comes near you, she smells distinctly of varnished wood and sherry. And unlike Cool Teach, Miss Petra is a more easygoing and very much a one-on-one sort of teacher. She will come by your table, your cauldron every once in a while and check on you and see like, you've got I see you're having trouble with the stems. With the stems there. Let me help you with that.
Odds.
Yeah, so like she's very much the median of she's there for you. She's a quality teacher. And one day actually Miss Barnum is out sick, tending for a loved one, and the third tier teacher makes an appearance, who is a rather large half-orcish maid who has no nose. Like, it looks like either due to disease or some mishap, she literally has no nose.
Okay.
I came back to this? What the fuck?
And she has a bowl cut. A perfect maroon bowl cut on her head. And one tooth going up, underbite, one tooth opposite tooth going down, overbite.
Nice.
She's also got freckles all over her chin and neck.
I think I met a pug that looked like her once.
But she is a very quiet teacher. The one day she takes over for Petra to help your class.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very stern, very quiet. Does not waste a word when it would not be necessary. When a nod or a quick and to the point eye motion will do.
Seems fair enough.
And compared to you, she's huge. Like, she is borderline 7 foot tall.
So she's taller than Dashegen.
Nah, I think Dash is 7 foot.
No, Dash is almost 7 foot. He's 6'7".
Damn, she's
I
fucking gigantic.
I tried to make the case for 7 feet when I originally joined, but he didn't. He didn't allow me.
Okay.
Yeah, she wears
Coward.
this long, felt-like cloak with shoulder epaulets made of with jeweled epaulets. And on her hands, she has but one ring on her pinky. And she's very quiet, very calm. And you almost get the feeling that she might be shy. Like, she's not... She's good with her... She's a master with potions, as she teaches the Tier 3 course, the Mastery, but she struggles when it comes to the social aspect. A little bit. It's because she's... Well, it's partially her upbringing, partially you don't know. But after that day, Petra comes back.
I feel like one of these days she needs to fall in love and just give her a makeup episode where she needs to get all dolled up for her suitor.
But Petra comes back after the halfway point, and you guys... Okay, I need you to roll 2 more intelligence checks and 2 intelligence checks, 2 herbalism checks.
I have a question.
Aye.
Is use magic to help me study better or do better aloud in class?
Are you talking about the berries?
I'm talking about this.
Oh, enhance ability.
If not, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm using all of my assets.
I'll allow you to use it for one of the checks.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it for the first one then.
Oh no!
Oh, there it goes.
I have no intelligence modifiers. It's pretty much just gonna be straight rolls.
It's
I
gonna
wanted to do that enhanced ability to give me
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, but there's a reason.
Yeah, alright.
Herbalism check?
Herbalism. I'll take disadvantage off. Herbalism. 15. Because I rolled a frickin' 6.
Alright.
+9.
So, what they have you starting to do now is starting to improve your background of potions. How basically they're getting you to learn more intricacies about like storing ingredients. And
so this is actually very important because not only should I be able to make them, I should know how to properly contain them.
yes.
Or else I'll have vials of acid going everywhere. And I failed at this epically.
epic fail. I feel insane.
So this tier, you were starting to learn how to make potions of resistance.
Oh, nice. And,
Shit.
And you kind of got caught up trying to follow along, and basically this time, that intelligence check meant you tried to fake it the best you could from what you could remember. And you made a potion that looked very much like a potion of resistance. However, it was also the day that Lear was there, so she hovered over you with her cloak over her eyes, staring at you while you did this, and you got a bit nervous, but you still managed to make something that looked like it. But then she stirred it with her finger, took a drop on her pinky, and fed it to a salamander, where it promptly... Well, it started barfing up water.
oh dear. That is the opposite of water breathing.
That poor salamander.
At least it'll be properly moist. Oh, no. It's a water Pokemon now. It uses water gun.
I thought he was gonna say it burst into flames.
No, it just starts vomiting, and at the same time, Deneb, you get a small headache from this. Because the salamander at one point, through its 1 minute long vomiting spell, it looks you in the eyes, and you feel something in your head go, ow, 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 ow.
Oh no. Is it projecting itself in my head? I can feel its pain. Or it's
You
doing
did this
mind
to
stuff on
me!
Oh joy.
It's better that I do it to this lizard rather than the lizard we have back at home. Otherwise, I'd be using him as my guinea pig.
And after the salamander falls unconscious, basically,
No.
the
God.
CPR.
Lear, as you figure out the potion mistress, Lear, hovers over you and speaks in a very commanding yet quiet voice. You should know what you're doing. Were you not paying closer attention?
If I knew what I was doing, I probably wouldn't be here in the first place. It is my job to learn, but you're a much better at this than I am. I lack the experience you have, which I apologize for.
Let's go over it one more time, shall we?
He nods.
And you go over it again. Lear basically pulls up a stool and watches you while you sort out the ingredients. You squeeze the roots. You take the shavings of elementals, like elemental shedding, and you deposit it in the bottom of the cauldron to melt. And she stops you at one point and says, "You put it in too early."
Oh.
She points to a fire elemental scale you tossed in there that she quickly plucks out of the pair of tweezers. You're supposed to put this in after the root.
He
Please
nods.
continue. And you can make another intelligence check with advantage merely because she's there.
She scares you.
Come on.
You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Shut the fuck up!
I wasn't gonna say it, but now that you're thinking
No,
it, it's
don't.
on you.
Oh God.
There.
Woo!
Yep, okay, you mix it properly. And you think you got the ingredients right. Roll an herbalism kit check. Also with advantage.
Herbalism.
Hey!
You pull out this whitish, salty looking potion with streaks of orange in it, and this time you feed it to your pet salamander, and you promptly put it on a frying pan.
Wait, I'm putting my salamander on a frying pan?
Yep.
Oh God!
This is animal cruelty if I ever
This
see it.
really is.
This is no.
But it is
No,
moving.
you don't
It is
want to-
moving along fine on the frying pan, even as you turn up the heat. It
Okay.
starts sweating a little bit, but it does not die.
Salamander looks to you like, "This all you got, bro?"
Ranya pets salamander.
Feed him the other potion and see how he.
I will call you Philip. Philip the salamander.
Yeah, Ranya and Panda, how are your mic levels? According to our audience, you guys seem a bit quiet.
How is this
Really?
now? Hello.
Let me see here. Is this better?
Greeting.
Or a bit more?
Gotta wait for him to respond.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Con, how is it? I know it's you.
I know your name. Son.
Okay, Panda's a bit quiet on my end.
Alright, what about this?
Better.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hurrah!
A little more on your end, Deneb. I'll see if I can mess with your levels on my end.
Me.
Here we go. Okay, so I'm at 20%. I'm going to go to 25%.
Go to 30.
30. All right. 30%.
Oh,
You okay, Fel?
you scared me.
I think
you
it should be
bastard.
good. Alright.
Hello. How do you like the sound of my lispy voice? Does it done something for you?
It's awful.
Drown in
Kill it.
fire.
Alright. So, you actively make your potion of resistance. You now have a potion of fire and resistance.
Okay, potion of fire resistance.
Fire resistance.
Potion of fire resistance. This might be good for Fel.
Boy!
Actually, never mind.
What?
I'm sorry. Fire. You have a potion of fire resistance as well as a potion of fire breath.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Hey Dash.
Hey!
Goodness.
Yeah, I got more stuff for you to destroy taverns with. All right. Potion of fire resistance and potion of
Okay.
fire breath.
And now make an additional intelligence check straight and additional straight herbalism check.
Additional
Because
intelligence check.
the orc comes to you and says, I notice you're trying to enhance yourself. Try
I
not to.
only
You
wanted-
must get this in your blood.
He nods.
Huh?
I only wanted to be at my best. 1, 2, 3, hit! 13 and herbalism. 16.
That's
All right.
That's not bad.
All right.
Could
The
definitely be
next
worse.
thing, your second thing you learned that week to make is they start going about, ironically enough, enhancing your abilities with potions by having you attempt to make a potion of fire giant strength.
Oh shit! Oh
Oh,
shit!
Dashegen!
That is. Oof.
Maniacal smile from Dashegen.
And suddenly
Hey, buddy.
felt that
I got you, bro. You want to be a fire giant?
Frost giant. I'm sorry, frost giant.
Either way, it'll still boost your.
Yep.
It'll still
So it'll
boost
be
your strength to 9.
so
Salt
you
drinks it.
you actively crush the venom sacs you need to use for this. You shave the iced toenail you need to place in there as a garnish. And you come out with a fine little potion of frost giant strength.
I am not going to tell Dash what went into making into this.
you better
Oh,
not.
it's visible. It's floating in there, dude.
Ugh.
Val, I
No!
may need you to press it to taste better.
It looks like a shaving of ice in the shape, perfect shape and shading of a toenail. A whole toenail, not just the tip.
Oh.
Hey, Dash. Hey, buddy. I got something for you, boy.
And the final potion you make that term is the potion of diminution.
Diminution? What?
That's a new one to me.
It's basically potion of reduce.
Ah, neat.
Oh shit! Put it on Dashegen.
You make this peach-colored potion with a red bead that constantly contracts to tinier and then expands.
Oh, neat. Diminution. Okay.
Jimmy Neutron.
Alright, I'm gonna put, like, in quotes, reduce next to it. Brackets. Reduce. There we go. Cool.
Apparently, according to Pawn, that description of the potion of giant strength was accurate. of like the official description.
Yep. Drink up, my dude.
And that is
Drink.
term 2 for you. At
Turn
your,
to
at the final of your term, Petra comes up to you like, "You've been doing quite well, young Ranya. I'm glad to see, even though you're half the size of the typical adventurer, you've still got the full mind capabilities. That's always a good thing to see."
Petra is a halfling, right?
Stout halfling, stout. She has a very full face.
Ah, yes. He looks over at her and smiles like, "Thank you. It does me good to be complimented by one of my own, if not if not from my Pacific line."
Well, it's a good thing we're not related, or else they'd accuse me of favoritism.
Fuck.
Smiles. Like, we wouldn't have that, would we?
No, not at all. But anyway, starting in a couple of weeks, if you decide to, we have the final tier available for the true mastery of potions. We'll be making... You'll have to delve into the deep basement of the storage lockers to start building the really expensive and really expansive liquids. Oh. Just be careful of the potion of sand devilry. That thing can get out of control.
What?
Oh dear.
But we probably won't break out that for a while. Don't think so. We only break it out. We typically roll a dice for whichever one we have you guys do with that term. Anyway, I assume you all have met Lear, and once again, the purple-robed, jeweled, epauletted half-orc is standing there with her white eyes glowing underneath the hood.
Ranya performs a respectful bow to her.
A slow stone-grinding nod occurs, and she draws on the chalkboard her thumbnail, glancing off the board every once in a while as she moves it. Says,
So I need to roll, like,
will
wisdom
s-
save, or, like...
She just writes down, "See you in a couple weeks." Where you have a 1 week break in between each term where you're expected to perhaps go out and explore. You're allowed to... You have limited access to the potion closet, the supply closet. And you can also... Yeah, just ask them for a little favor every once in a while. Like, ask for like a one-on-one meeting with one of the teachers if you wish. But it's only a limited time because they have so many students they have to deal with. There's like 20 people in your class.
Out of curiosity, what are the basic components to a healing potion? Like, I would have made one before.
A healing potion basically requires you to reverse engineer your hemoglobin for blood.
Wait, we're drinking blood?
No. You have to have components for blood. Like you have to like extract of iron, a lot of lipids and proteins, and finally some ironically enough naturally occurring glue.
So why do good berries heal?
Perhaps that's the reason they're so meaty.
Oh god, they're made out of people!
Christ.
They're made out of people, Dash!
What are you talking about? I'm the one that ate them most.
And she also pops up. Oh, by the way, your final exam for the potion is for you to create your own potion, your own new home-brewed potion of sorts.
Fuck.
In my potion books, do I have a list of what potions have already been made?
Oh yeah.
So I'm not...
Oh yeah. You have the textbooks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's pictures of everything.
I have 3 different textbooks. Okay.
Yeah. You find things with like strength, diminution, fire breath, healing, superior.
Okay. 2 questions. Is there a
Potion of what?
haste?
A potion of haste. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then I suppose my trump card will be: is there a potion of mass hallucination?
Yeah, there's a draft of haste.
Draft of haste, but is there a potion of mass hallucination? Because that is the only thing that I have not found that has had an allegory to.
You mean the stuff in the warning section of the book that says the drugs?
The drug. Chris, is
A
that
potion
weed?
that allows him to use mass hallucination, I think is what he's getting at.
Yeah. Because I
Like
have that
hallucinatory
berry.
terrain or personal hallucination?
Whatever the hell that massive berry the size of a
You're
freaking
gonna
watermelon
try and
is.
reverse engineer that berry. Oh boy, for your final
Yeah.
turn.
He's trying to weaponize it, basically.
Listen, I have had that thing forever. If I'm going to make something completely original, it might as well be that.
I mean, it's a good idea.
Because all I'd really make with like a better berry potion would either be like an average healing potion or like a greater healing potion. Those those actually exist. It'd just be done in a different way than
So you
normal.
want like a prank potion?
No.
Potion.
Well, it's not up to me of what it's used for.
Well, we'll get to it. Like they say, you don't have to take this 3rd tier immediately. They expect it's optional. You can start in like a week and a half, but they also say we do have other terms coming up where you can sign up, and also you can order one-on-one classes for a little extra cash, perhaps. We actually do have homes and families to feed, and rent to pay. God damn it!
I suppose I could try to bottle up my luck.
I don't think anyone's gonna buy Havlin sweat. That's what Richter tried to do.
Richter, what the fuck?
They threw that bastard in the stocks for 3 weeks.
What do I have that's completely individualized towards me? I wonder if it's possible to bottle up my natural recovery. Probably not. Oh,
Anyway,
that's something I can throw around.
Is there anything else you wanted to do besides schooling in the time skip? Like any conversations you want to have with any party members or townspeople?
There's something I've been putting off for a long ass time, but I'm pretty sure I should probably continue to put it off.
You can do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's giving you the opportunity.
Okay, but before I do that, I'm gonna run to a restroom, so someone else can have a little bit of turn.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
So that means we're moving on to Fel.
I'm not ready.
God damn it.
Are you serious?
No, no, of course I'm not.
Okay. So, Tag, Fel, you're it.
So, I know one of your priorities is to get more jobs, get more moolah.
Oh wait, there's actually one more thing that fuck, why did I forget? Parker, stop freaking.
There is actually a tax for you guys staying in the district, the Gateway District.
How much?
How much?
It is 5 silver. It is 5 silver a week.
Oh,
Per person.
Fuck.
Shit. Okay.
Okay, so how many of us? There's what? Four.
4.
4 of us.
Yeah.
So
it's
2
20
gold.
2 gold
2
per
gold
week.
a week.
2 gold per week.
And this is
All
currently
right,
the 6th
then-
week.
Then bundle's taken care of. I'm just gonna take it out of the
12 gold.
out of the thing.
But
one more
she has been making money.
I have been making money. One more thing that Fel actually did want to do is ever since she got her warlock abilities, she wanted to, like, how can I say this? She wanted to practice her new. Because
So you want to find like a magic shooting range of sorts?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Now that you have access to the middle social district, yeah, you find there's actually a pulling up the worksheet. There actually is a temple in the middle social district to Melage, the goddess of battle. And there is actually a play fighting area.
Oh shit!
Bird's excited too.
You! Fuck you, son! You suck! But ignore him. But yeah, Fel wanted to try out her new spells.
Aye.
So yeah, she's gonna go in. What does it look like?
Oh, you come on in. It's this stone temple about 40 yards by 40 yards. And as you enter, they just have a bejeweled and ringleted man. Probably like, "Hey, sup? You here to pray, or you here to practice?" And as soon as you explain, he's like, practice. All right, there's just a small fee for practicing, just a gold for just a few gold for a month-long membership.
Oh my god!
Just to keep services.
How much gold for a month-long membership?
It'll be
anything more than 10 gold. It's not worth my time.
11 gold per month.
Motherfucker! Per month? I mean, add a character and just...
Could always ask Bunkle Moneybags.
No, I do have... No, here's the thing. I do have money. It's just, fuck it. Paying for 1 month. I've given in.
Yeah,
You
now have a training ground for a month.
Hooray!
Yeah, it's not just for 1 session. It's for a whole month.
Oh shit! I bought a gym membership.
Pretty much.
Yep. So you go in. There's this.
Eat at all.
They bring you into a carpeted, grassy area where they ask you if you want to do a tandem training, group training, or single training.
Single training for now.
All right, they get you basically just down to a range where there's like a. Basically, they have a humanoid ooze who's there to be whatever you need to be. Sort of like an AI that can transmorgify into whatever you need to practice on. Either be just a simple human target, a wolf.
She turns it into a drift globe.
Okay, that joke's really getting old.
It really is.
It was either that or the Earth Mom.
That one's still new. Right.
Alright, so singles combat. What are you going to test out?
I'm testing out. I'm testing out the first spell I've ever. No, actually, first I'm actually testing out Hex.
All right. Now, are you just asking it to perform like a basic humanoid, like to try and attack you? Are you?
Yeah, basic humanoid, like running up, trying to attack.
All right. It transmorgifies into a gnoll warrior as it
Wow.
gurgles in an attempt to growl and starts running at you with a plastic axe.
Beautiful. Get Hex. Pichu.
All right. All right. So you place a curse on it. Which ability do you choose?
I choose Strength.
All right.
And she's gonna follow it up with some Eldritch Bless.
All right.
Because yes. Pichu! Fuck.
You're so excited that you hexed him, you kind of missed. You like grazed the jellied tufts of his hair.
Well, good thing I have another beam. Pichu!
That one hits.
Yay.
The way you said "pachu" made you sound like you're trying to say pachinko machine.
Not today.
Not today, my friend. Day.
All right. You knock it on its butt.
All right, now she's going to let it come at her and try to attack her.
It drops the plastic axe and starts coming at you on all fours.
Because armor of Agatha. Agatha.
All right, so now it's taking quite a bit of damage. Okay.
I love armor of Agatha.
All right, yeah, he hits you with his claws, and he takes 5 cold damage. It's like ah, as well as that 1d6 cold, 1d6 necrotic.
1d4. No wait, 1d4, 1d6, 1d6 actually, yeah. Boop. Fuck.
Oof.
That poor
that's a
little
bit of a
gnome.
killer. Yeah. It tries to hit you, and it gets immediately frozen, and then you immediately spin kick it, and it just shatters into a bunch of little jelly cubes.
Which then turned into jelly beans. It was a thing.
Hooray!
All right. Then it reforms into a quivering jelly, and it proceeds to ask,
No. She looks down at the crystal around her neck. That'll be all. Thank you.
It feels oddly comforting there.
Nice.
Again, it's barely there. Like it's just another part of your skin. You don't even feel the need to take it off. It's
That's
so comfortable.
Weird. I like it.
All right. Is there anything else you plan to do over the 2-3 weeks?
Oh yeah, over the 2 or 3 weeks. Well, trying normal job hunting. We need to hunt for jobs, and of course, this time a more in-depth information seeking.
All right. How do you make this more in-depth of information seeking? What do you do that's different from last time?
Question: what did she do last time?
Basically, you just went to libraries, asked if there are any news from criers about your father's talent businesses and
Well, if you want to find out information on one thing,
you
gotta
did
ask
find
me.
out there were affiliates who you had met at like company at family dinners that lived in and operated out of such places as Croker's Playpen, and there actually is also a one of a lot of the wait staff at the Learned Boar once
Oh,
operated
shit!
out it once were all like a group effort working at one of your father's talent companies.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna. She's gonna go. She's gonna go back to the to Learned Boar, but she's gonna try to like ask around, like, say, have you heard of this and this person that was an associate of Thymos Tadarel and the Tadarel business?
Aye, okay. So
Yeah, kind of like.
yeah. Okay, roll a charisma check.
Alright, I'm good at those. Normally. Most days. Help me, God. Today's the day.
Oh, so tempted.
No. No. Bet.
All right. So this is for your jobs.
Ooh.
You over 3 weeks you get 6 good gigs. The last of which, ironically enough, is Roderick Sentry asked for some accompaniment while he trains his new liege.
Ah!
Oh, hi, Phil.
Oh, hey! You're, I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were here. Yeah. Nice to see you.
Ah, hello! Yes, we need some exciting and thrumbling music to sit while we do our bangy, slashy, cutty thing.
I know. I'm just... Well, I'll be happy to perform.
And you do. Over
And I
that
do.
week, you make... Let me see... You make 61 gold.
Cash money, fuck. Gotta get the calculator.
And 24 silver.
I'm making cash.
And Roderick...
Damn, Roderick.
Ah, shit.
Holy shit. Aw.
He pays you off with 29 gold, which is more than any of those other 5 gigs paid you.
Holy shit.
That is true, actually.
That
The
is-
highest one that paid you was 20.
Yeah. What the?
You are just excellent. Par excellence.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I'll definitely be available for more. If you have any more times that you. Where's the favorite cash? I don't say that last part character, but.
Indeed. But au revoir, my lady. Au revoir, Dashegen.
Oh, it's Dashegen leaving with Val.
Ah, yeah, it's at the end of the day.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
Take care, Roger.
And now we're going to have you roll an investigation check for your rumor mongering.
All right, here we go. Straight.
Straight.
I can't give her the help action, can I?
Not for this.
Not for this.
Now hear this. Here we go. Here.
Help action is more for physical actions.
Kia. Oh my.
Did it
Oh
need
my.
any help?
Oh my.
Well.
Well then.
Alright. You
Good
hunt
gods.
down the wait staff at the Learned Boar, they give you little tidbits like, oh yeah, it seemed like there just wasn't a lot of jobs to give when we were there, and oh, it was just so harrowing. We eventually had to just cave and take up jobs as waiters, much as we didn't want to. But there's also this guy. They keep mentioning this one dwarf who works as a bouncer at Croker's Playpen, whose name is Tufnar Sibling. And they recommend you check him out at the Croker's Playpen, and you eventually find him while he's on a smoke break. Like, the first day you go by, they don't let you in because it's not open. It's a private gig. They can't let you in. However, the next day you pop by and you see the dwarf who you were described out there smoking on a quite hefty-looking cigar.
Not fucking vaping. But what was his name again, so I can write it down?
Tufnar Sibling.
I spelled that wrong. Damn. Kroger's Playpen, right?
Croker's Playpen.
Kroger's Playpen.
Yep. You corner him, and you eventually get out of him that, yeah, you're, I was working security for one of your father's close board members. Your father's slowly losing control of the company. It is mostly run by the board nowadays. He seemed to set himself on a journey to try and find his kids.
What?
Yeah, he's been away for, he had been gone a month by the time I left about, 4 months ago. He had specifically lost contact with Anihala and, Feliana. Yes, he spelled your name with a D.
No, yeah. Understood. It's just that right now she's kind of just like, why is he looking for us? I just like inside her mind, He
didn't look too well last time I saw him. He
did look.
Yeah, he looked rather morose and a bit paler than usual. He seemed to almost look like he'd stopped eating for some reason. But I can't read people. I just watch for cheaters and people who don't belong.
Thank you, Tufnar. This
Yeah.
means a lot to me. Also, it's Feliana. She says as she's walking away.
Huh. He watches as you walk away like, oh.
Oh. Shit.
Is there anything else you'd like to do over your 2-3 weeks?
That's all good. Good.
Alright.
It's time to shine, Ranya.
I got like 20 different Navajo videos here for me to do research on Ranya alone. I'm pretty sure in my campaign I'm going to actually bring the Ghostwise, his world, in at least my depiction of it, in my own campaign. I just need to do a bit more research.
All the royalty in every nation ever is going to be a Ghostwise half.
No.
Hi, I'm a Ghostwise halfling. Hello.
Like they said in lore, they are a relatively very small and secluded variant of halfling.
Don't
Only
start
be
the
a couple.
Anyway.
Water. Yeah,
No.
we're back. Brain. Stress.
You wanted to do something.
Yes. Let's see. After going through his new schooling, probably gonna make his way back to the
Fortress?
mobile home. Yes, the fortress, and just like plop down on the soft, the anything soft and fluffy, and just lay down for a bit. Is anyone else at the fortress, or are they off doing their own stuff?
I'd say you pop by. Bundle was just leaving as you're entering.
He leaves that bundle as he leaves.
I'll wave back.
Wave.
Looks around to see if anyone else is in there.
Oh, he calls out to him, if you need any food, just check the cabinet. We have a few more oranges left.
Oranges sounds good.
Your lips are very chapped right now.
Are there rooms inside the motor fortress?
There are a couple rooms. There's like a single bedroom. There's a common area, and then there's like the entry hallway, like a little airlock area in between the entrance and the actual like common area.
I imagine Fel gets the only room because she is the female of the group.
I mean, if you want to assume that, I won't. How can I say? I won't deny it.
Yeah,
Just
sleeps
saying.
on the roof.
Bundle.
That's gonna.
You don't know where Bundle sleeps. He keeps hiding.
Well, Ranya hangs out in the living room. Doesn't seem like anyone else is around.
Your lips are extremely chapped, and you hear a flutter.
He looks around for the flutter.
Through the skylight, you see a silhouette of an owl. It takes a shit on the skylight and flies away.
Oh.
Wait, we have a skylight?
Yeah, we have a skylight. Yeah.
Neat. Well, I don't have prestidigitation anymore. So. Ranya drops his big massive pounds of all the stuff he has inside of his pack, which I'm pretty sure puts him way past the weight limit, but not like we've been keeping track of that. He sits down, munches on some of his bison jerky, takes drinks some of the stuff.
Can you make a quick wisdom save for me?
Oh God!
13.
Good, Ranya.
A mouse scuttles along through like a little keyhole alongside the side of the wall. You blink at it. Something in your mind says, you know, you could eat that if you wanted.
What? Eat it.
Continues to chew on his buffalo jerky.
Your lips feel so dry and cracked right now. You're like,
He lets out a sigh, puts away the rest of his jerky, and there's supposed to be a fireplace in the corner of the room, right?
There's a hearth, yes.
Hearth? Okay. He goes over to it, sets down his, folds up his bare onesie on the ground, sits on top of it, takes a meditative stance. It's not a Hogan, but he looks into the fire for a moment before closing his eyes. He begins to take deep breaths in and out as he tries to, for the first time in a long time, reconnect with his goddess.
As you breathe in and out, it starts out quiet, and slowly the ambiance of your surroundings grows more pronounced as your once quiet, subtle breaths start to sound heaving and windy as you will yourself into sort of a trance. You open your eyes, and there she is, right in front of you. You're back in the wood.
Oh, shit.
Aren't you the special one, my protege?
Oh god, she got more terrifying.
You're about to find yourself the attraction of some renown, aren't you?
You raise the brow. News to me.
In due time, my skillful descendant. I appreciate you remembering your better half after such a long and boring interval. You're not thinking about killing any small creatures now, are you?
At this current moment, not so much. Although it has crossed my mind within the past moment or so. This wouldn't have anything to do with you now, would it?
Why would that come from me? When it could just be a hidden impulse buried beneath several generations of the Ghostwise. After all, you lived off the land and all its creations. Why should it be any error of mine that brings this up?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help but point it out.
Done? Yes. Anyway, you repeat what you were just saying?
Which bit?
What was just interrupted by Dash?
I typed it so I wouldn't interrupt.
And then I snickered.
Basically, she said, how could it be hers if the Ghostwise had lived off the land for so long, for so many generations? It could just be a hidden impulse from those generations.
It could. That possibility is definitely... could be very valid. But either way. What is the end result of these changes to me then? Am I to be transformed into something more appropriate to one of yours?
I see no reason why you should spoil the game, but it's easily determined, I should think. Pats your backside as you feel a drastic itching all along your spine all of a sudden. Your arms also feel slightly crooked, like they're slowly bending inward for some odd instinct. They're easily straightened out, but it's...
As long as I'm able to accomplish my goal, what I am in the end matters a little.
A very valid mindset. Seedlings holds out a little half shell of various corn, safflower, seeds for you to munch on. Make a wisdom save.
Oh shit, corn. 11.
You start pecking at it instinctively the first couple seeds, and you stop it. Mm.
Munches on it.
Oh, losing some of those civil manners. I see.
So is this something that is only happening to me? Or are all of the rest of your flock were once halfling like I was?
Not all of them, but I will say you are the most resistant to the changes so far. Most others lasted maximum 3 days.
Well, I am honored to be one of the stronger of my kind. And
Strong as you are, you will be mine.
there was never a point when I wasn't.
Back in the fold of the flock, for the betterment of the world. Ah.
The world matters little to me. My people
Well,
are
some
only
of the world
concerned.
matters little to you. I'd say you're growing even closelier. Wait, is that the word? Closelier?
I don't know. Common's weird.
Indeed. Well, let's say you are growing even closelier to your compatriots. Make it all the more touching when you finally have to re-enter the flock permanently. But that's none of my immortal business, though. Sips tea.
Fuck.
They are. I will not deny that I have grown. But since the beginning, I've found them be a means to an end for me.
Oh, so
You-
cold, so ruthless.
He shrugs. Practical. In the beginning, I simply wanted to get stronger. It is the reason why I left the mountain. I gained wisdom and knowledge, but I wasn't getting any stronger. Nothing changed. Nothing progressed. It all was static, cold, locked in ice, much like the homeland that I left. But since leaving, I have grown significantly, and I will grow yet still. I need to, or else the things that threaten my people will bring an end to them, despite your... He bows his head. Despite your efforts, eventually winter ends, and time will progress. You cannot keep them locked in time forever. At some point, spring will come, and the enemies that wait will continue to hunt my people.
It's so adorable. You're like a little forest giant attempting to keep the sky from touching the ground.
Halflings and giants are between, but our wills are the same.
Suppose there's a kernel of truth in there. Kernel of corn. Wisdom save.
Damn it!
It's gonna keep.
I Are you gonna roll that again out of curiosity? Okay.
Oh my
No,
god!
no.
Oh,
That might have been really bad.
Yeah, okay, you
Okay.
immediately peck at it again. Chew, chew, chew. Well, takes you... You know exactly what's happening this time, but you can't stop yourself. So I'm like,
We might have
You
lost
just-
Ranya on that one.
Oh,
At this point, he's just
God.
enjoying the feed, like, eh.
Perhaps a little protein for your lovelies. Holds up a nice-sized rat.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It squeaks terrifiedly. Shush, 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 shush. No worries, little one.
Only dream.
Ranya lets out a sigh. Yeah. He begins to recite his druidic chant.
Oh, Danny.
1 second. I'm trying to remember it. Wisdom, the seeds we plant that grow into trees may never see. Trust no. Faith is the nourishment we give to the tree, and care and trust is that the tree will continue to nourish the land and all that it holds far beyond us. He opened his eyes. I came to you on that mountainside many years ago. I asked you for guidance. I asked you for power. Instead, you set me on the path of the green children. You presented me with a purpose. I will be whatever you require of me, for you have done all you could for my people and for me.
A wise choice. I wish you luck in the future. Might want to improve your draconic a little bit. Winks.
Tilts his head.
Foreshadowing.
Also, keep up staying away from the metal. And with that, you waken in front of the hearth with your lip chapping feel a little less severe than it was before. And now for some of you got an upset stomach where it feels like you're packed full of like pins or something with like little poking ends inside your belly.
Mm-hmm. I do not have the digestion system of a yet. No, I did not eat the rat.
Okay.
Okay, no, he did.
Because I had to AFK. I didn't know what happened while I was AFK.
Ranya lets out a sigh, and he begins to start. Was there supposed to be like some sort of a bathhouse or something in the area?
I think there... Yeah. Wait a minute. Help me out, guys. I think there was.
Is a well.
Hey, kids, want to see dead body?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure there was no bathhouse on my notes.
Hang on, did anyone else... No, it was frickin' Lost Mines.
Yeah, Lost
it was
Mine.
Lost
Shit.
that did.
So
there is
there
no
is sort of a
to.
half-hearted, well, let me see, hang on.
I mean, it's a big city. It's obviously you have at least a
Give me
couple.
1 second.
Okay.
Temple there is a... I finally get to break this out!
Am I
What?
gonna have to go into the goddamn well?
Oh my god!
No. In the mid-social sector, there is a shop called Fountains Galore.
The fuck?
We did write that one down.
I don't want to buy
I did.
a bath.
Where inside there is a trial area towards the very back, like try out a personal bathing fountain for only a slight fee. It's basically a coin operated like tub. It just asks for 3 silver per use. You get a good 5-6 minute bath in it.
That would eat up so much money if I had to use something like that.
For 6 silver?
6 silver.
For 5-6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I pay double.
Alright, you get a good 10-12 minute bath. Get all
There you
squeaky
go.
clean. And this
Sure.
big broad-faced half orc just sitting there with a buzz cut, like, yeah, it's pretty good, right? I think so.
Nice.
I try and bathe in it every time there's not customers in the area.
Oh.
And we're out!
Personally, I prefer the sweat lodges in my village, but this does well enough.
Not familiar with those, but
We're walking.
I trust they're a bit more. Oh, what's the word in the commons? Odious.
You get pretty clean, and you don't have to soak in your. You sweat it out. Sometimes you see some things, scrub off, and then you take some time in usually a lake. It's quite refreshing, actually. Purifies the. He shrugs. He tips the orc an extra 3 silver.
You come back most any time.
Nice meeting you. He lift up his hands. Ranya, by the way.
Fiddlesticks.
Nice to meet you, Fiddlesticks. Hope to see you again. You won us
Deedly
off.
do. Yep. And when you get back, Fel's there. She just finished her barding day.
Does that mean is this the Roderick one? Roderick.
You're not back. You stopped to do an errand.
Okay.
Ranya looks over at Fel. How was your day?
Hey, Ranya. She's kind of like her head, and so it's just it was good. It was good actually. I performed at where Dash is learning how to blacksmith. Surprisingly.
It seems like every one of us has picked up a hobby or a skill. Fel, did you say that you knew Draconic?
I didn't actually. Give me a sec.
What the?
I can't tell you. I promised I wouldn't tell.
He stares at her. And I'll go with that.
I actually don't. I only know common and in my family's language, which is Carnal.
He nods, shrugs. Thought I'd ask. It seems like I have been informed that it would be a wise idea for me to pick up Draconic.
Well, maybe you can ask Bundle or maybe Dash.
Yeah. I'm sure that they can teach me.
Gee, I wonder which one of the group definitely knows Draconic.
By the way, your eyes... he looks over her. Your eyes were pretty good before the whole Drift Globe incident, correct? He's asking if you know if you're proficient in perception.
That's an odd way to go about asking.
No, yeah, that's a weird way of asking.
I don't have it any other way.
Your eyes work, right?
Wow, you had good eyes. But she actually shakes her head. Unfortunately, no, I wasn't really that good at perceiving stuff.
I have a feeling that learning to intake my surroundings a bit better would serve me well as well. But I am kind of been up to my neck in potion making of late. Oh, by the way, he takes out 4 vials of potions. Like, I brought home some more goodies.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Great job.
Do you still have the vomit water vial?
Do I?
I don't know.
I mean, I
I was
made
asking
it.
if you'd dispose it, or whether you'd keep it along us for shits and giggles.
I probably would have kept it. What is it? What exactly does it do?
Well,
Eat it and find out.
Was it like a potion of never-ending water? Or
did you
produce
cast
water?
Did you cast Identify, or ask someone else to cast Identify on it?
I do not have cast Identify.
Okay.
Yoo-hoo!
All you know is what happened to you. You know the salamander profusely vomited water, and then it immediately looked at you, and your head started hurting.
He looks over at the 5th vial. Looks over at Fel. Hey, Fel.
Yeah, she was kind of a little bit out of it, but she
You're able to identify the certain, right?
she kind of rubs her eyes, but yeah, I can't. I can. Why do you ask? Something identified?
Yeah, I got this potion that I'm not 100% sure what it does.
All right.
I kind of made it by accident.
This worries me, but let me just take a good look at it.
That's why I'm asking you to identify it.
It's what I'm going to do, man. Give me a second.
Thanks.
And she's going to sit down and sit down in the common room, and taking out her violin, she's going to cast Identify.
All right.
Bulp.
The fuck?
Hydro Hex Draft? The fuck does that do? It sounds awesome.
It does.
Bundle, you're not using it. What happened that last time you got the hair draft?
Then again, you don't know what Bundle's been doing this whole entire time.
Wouldn't it be nice if you were open team? Like,
To
seriously?
be fair, we all have our, except for Dash.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I mean-
We all have our secrets going on right now, except for Dash.
Oh, if you only knew.
That, and I'm pretty sure my character can't reveal anything that he's doing.
I'm also sure that Fel can't reveal anything that she's doing.
I mean, she can. You
There you
guys
go.
just don't have. So,
With me, you guys just haven't asked.
Oh, God.
You feel sick to your stomach and water expands from your system. Add, what? Once you to any melee.
holy shit!
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, is that to the consumer?
Yeah?
Yeah.
To that?
For 1
10
minute.
rounds!
1 minute.
For 1 minute, Jesus.
So you
you-
vomit. Oh, no. You water. So you blast water out your mouth, and somehow that psychic damage to your melee attack. No,
Hey,
melee
Dash,
and range.
Dash, quick, drink this. Okay. Oh my God.
I thought Dash was never going to try anything Ranya made.
If you give him that, he's definitely not.
You take a couch of exhaustion after. And,
Oh God.
hey, this is a big double-edged sword.
On one hand, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's an extra D6 of psychic. Psychic damage is really hard to resist.
No, it is. But what I don't understand is if you expect her from some, why psychic damage?
Does
He
that
really
psychic
messed
damage...
up. He really messed up the brew.
I don't know how I could mess up that badly when I'm trying to make a fire resist potion.
He somehow.
You were trying to make
fucked
a
up in
cold resistance potion, but she tried to change around the ingredients and trade you around the recipe to see if you screwed that one up too.
Well, at the very least, I've made something you.
Useful, but horrifying.
Jesus Christ!
Oh
That's half.
God, it won't stop.
That's half of Ranya's shit. Useful but horrifying.
So Fel just like takes a look at this. Oh my God!
It's only 1 HP. It's fine.
But still, just keep.
Actually, hold on. Let me change that.
You lose 2D. 1D.
One. So the only one we can give that to is Dash. Realistically, he's the only one who has the health.
It's just 10 HP.
How
Slash
much
20.
HP do you have?
Or 20 if you get unlucky.
I'm gonna put this into a different page on my good berry experiments.
No, hold up. Now I got him. Fel just looks at the potion. Then she gets this incredibly confused look on. She looks.
Blinks.
Oh yeah, like Ranya, if she rubs her head a bit, if you don't mind me asking, what potion were you trying to make this?
Fire resistant?
You're serious?
Yes.
You're cold resistant.
The potion you're trying to make was cold resistance, not fire resistance.
No, I ended up with fire resistance.
You
so-
ended up with one, but initially you were trying to make a cold resistance potion.
Oh, so I never made a cold resistant.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
You made this instead.
Okay.
This is what happened with your cold resistance attempt.
Ranya, this is. Wow, this is. Ow, my head. This is weird.
Did you drink it already?
Brett, I'm reacting as if I were to have a migraine, which is push through the pain and possibly you'll feel. And then sleep until you can't take no more.
Anyway.
I really don't know how I can explain this, but this potion makes you feel sick to your stomach, and you expel water from your system. And somehow, I don't know how to describe it, but somehow, in some way, you hurt the other person's head. My head hurt, but this goes on for about 1 minute. But after the effects end, you feel absolutely exhausted. Not to mention that during the effects of a potion, you're gonna get very hurt, and not very hurt, but slightly hurt during the effects.
Brun just stares blankly at her.
Seriously, how did you fuck this up this badly. I'm not even mad. I'm just very, very confused.
Slightly impressed.
I'm impressed. I'm just confused.
You want it?
No?
I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm going to give it to Dash.
Please don't give it to Dash.
Smash cut to Dash. I feel disturbance in the force.
Ranya, I'm begging you. Please don't give it to Dash. He's an acid dragonborn, remember?
I know. Which means he needs some diversity in his damage.
You know what? Fuck it. Here you go. Here's the potion. I'm gonna go.
Don't you want to check out my other potions?
Sure, why not? All right, give me.
It's like it's like I don't need showing them to you. Like this one's a potion of fire resistance. I got this.
Great.
This one's a potion of fire breathing. This is kind of.
We should probably get to bundle, guys.
Yeah, I know. It's just showing it to her.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Ranya / Fel?
Nah.
I'll take that as a no. Bundle!
Yes.
Yay. Alright. The next step of your Quicks training involves, well, you're continuing to try and hide from people all during the day, much to the chagrin of your party.
Like, I haven't seen Bundle in a week. Where the hell?
Oh, that's why I had to roll a perception check, huh?
Yes, that's exactly why.
Why are you hiding?
And
Ranya takes out a potion of Dominia's size. Here, Bundle. Here, Bundle.
Oh.
Anyway.
Alright, so finally, after a couple weeks of this, the quartermaster, Sir Spira, and a wood elf named Katil come to you and say, "Alright, we are going to teach you today how to be cunning. If you catch the drift." I think he catches the drift. He should anyway.
I mean, if I haven't gotten it this far, then I don't think I'm going to be getting anything. But let's just get this over with.
Alright, that basically takes you to the Milage Temple and just start up scrimmages with you. Where they're trying to hone you and your cunning action.
Okay.
Yeah, just make some dex checks.
Will do. Well, are these just raw decks or
Raw decks.
acrobatics? Okay. So 15.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, the quartermaster woman just takes her plain leather gloves off her, and you see this woman's got some nails on her. Like, almost look like she's got literal nails for nails.
Puts my cat claws to shame.
Yeah, they extend out a good 2 inches away from her digits too. It's like, ooh, oh no.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, the other wood elf boy takes out a pair of scimitars and attempts to slice and dice your fur a little bit, and you dodge the most part. You lose a bit of shavings here and there, and a bit of your vest comes undone because there's a little slice that hits a bit too close to your armpit. But overall, you're pretty good at dodging, disengaging, and roll a stealth check also.
Okie doke.
It's hide is part of this cunning action.
Okay.
Wow.
15 again.
That's why I got some dice here that I should have been rolling.
And again, I rolled a natural 5. That's not good.
Okay, Suspira can't find you. However, Katil manages to knock over the barrel you're in, and you spill out. And he's like, ah.
Meow.
No.
Perhaps,
Pretend like it was all part of your plan.
perhaps think a little more outside of the box.
Outside of the barrel.
Well, to be fair, and maybe round wasn't quite the thing. I should start running, shouldn't I?
Dash, you bitch!
Starts playing with the scimitars like he's trying to sharpen a knife.
Noted. And I attempt to dash.
All right, make another dex check.
Ay.
All right, you're a little slipping and sliding a little around a corner, and you lose your balance a little bit as you're trying to dodge. And he catches you in a full Nelson with the scimitars, where it's like, don't move now. Cut yourself, little kitty cat.
Did he just become Butthead from Beavis and Butthead?
I'm trying to portray an elf with a cold.
It's fine. I attempt to wiggle my way out of this.
Dex
Wiggle.
disadvantage.
You can do it, bundle. You.
Actually, hang on. Before just trying to get out, can I roll to see what would be the best way to get out of this without using raw strength?
Roll a perception check.
Would that be perception or insight?
Perception.
Okay. 11. Jeez.
You see he's got some basic leather armor on and some gauntlets and some shin guards. You want to try tying his shoelaces together? I don't know.
Wait. What are his shoes?
He's wearing some basic, like, elven-style curly-tipped shoes with little ribbons on them.
I bundle doesn't leave the realm of the scimitars, but lifts both his feet and slams them both down on both of his toes.
My toes!
Okay, make a strength check.
It's your toes. You can't
Toom! Yeah, you slam down, and it's like throwing a pebble against a hard loaf of bread.
My toes.
I attempt to disengage.
Good effort. Alright. Make another dexterity check.
Still at disadvantage?
No, just straight.
Alright. That's better.
Yeah, that's much better than your previous roll.
It's a roll.
You wiggle your arms around a little bit until he loosens slightly, and then you just duck under and back between his legs.
Okay.
After you keep doing this for a couple of weeks, and they eventually know, okay, you're getting better. Here's a few tips and tricks here, like
Eager.
perhaps don't be afraid to tickle your opponent. Wiggles her gloved fingers, and Katil's like, yeah, I know that you're awful fluffy.
He raises a brow. Tickle.
Tickle.
That seems more childish.
Fucking works.
Ends justify the means.
There is a very good point there.
Would you rather be seen as a dead adult or alive but childish?
Well, technically I was that last one when I was in the circus, but we're not going to get that. But he says that, again, fair point. He'll take that information to heart.
Mm-hmm.
Although he does start asking about, since he's learning about the cunning action and just being able to move and think on his feet, would it be also a bit more prudent to learn about discovering secrets or rooting out well-kept information?
If you want to do your own homework, feel free. Just don't get caught.
Well, any suggestions where I can pony up on such a thing?
You have compadres, do you not?
He nods.
Perhaps find out where your draconic friend is spending his days. Without being noticed, of course.
That might be a bit more difficult than you think. He's got good eyes and very good ears.
He doesn't have ears.
Hush you. You're not here.
I mean, it's like a cockatiel. You have ears, it's just...
Ear canals. God.
Yeah.
Vibration sensors.
But either way, Bundle
can-
nods. Thinks for a moment. Alright, that should be a good test, I suppose. And he starts pretending to be dead asleep when Dash goes off to do what he goes to do.
Yeah, Dash is one of the last ones to leave because Ranya has to leave early to go to class. Fel just sleeps in always, and then Dash seems to be living right in the middle, where he just packs up his knapsack and heads off with his smithing tools.
I wait till he gets about 30 steps ahead of me, and then slowly wake up, see where he's going see which way he's going, and attempt to sneak my way behind him.
Assassin's Cat 2.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed 2. Ezio.
Alright, stealth check.
22.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure that beats his passive perception. He's just focusing on work.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
perception's a 13.
Yeah, you leap around rooftops, you cross hatch alleys, and you follow him outside into the fields of the outdoors to the estate of Roderick Sensory, Esquire!
Ow. My
So
foot.
I
Ah,
get to hear-
bienvenue, Dashegen!
Hey, Roderick.
Come in.
And Bundle would just hang around outside, keeping quiet, and rather than using a quill and parchment to take notes, he starts scratching the notes into the parchment using thieves' cant. And in case anytime he's about to get noticed, he rolls it up and pretends to turn it into a cigar. At that point, you're just smoking paper. Not the healthiest thing, but you remove any connotations.
Okay. At the point was not to be seen at all, but okay. Dash, you go on break. Make a perception check. Bundle, make a stealth check.
Break.
Ooh.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Well, you still have a plus 10.
Yeah, stealth check. Let's see
You're
this.
19.
Shit!
I rolled a 10.
You think you see a tabaxi in the background. It's like, I know that thing. It's a tabaxi.
I wave.
You don't recognize it as him at first.
The moment I see that he waves, rather than waving back, Bundle just ducks his head down and goes into the
There are
nearest
fields
alley.
of grain all around.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
walk into the fields of grain.
Like the
That
god.
was- that was weird.
Now, Bundle,
sees
how are you getting these
Bundle
tickets? Are you like leaning up into the building, like near the tannery house? Like, and today we are going to breach and blanch this lynx's hide. This member of the Panthera family. We will blanch it and breach into leather.
He's basically sitting outside, listening in to hear whenever the door is about to open, listening for the conversation, picking up on the key notes that's going on, and whenever as he starts to learn Dash's routine, when he knows he's about to leave, within say 20 minutes, he simply slinks off.
All right, make a perception check for the day.
All right,
Me or him?
Bundle.
13.
Okay. You glean a little bit of information, like you know that you find out that Roderick is very keen on his new apprentice. You also know this is a very flamboyant blacksmith, and he you kind of put off a bit by his enthusiasm with, and now we're going to clip this kitty's toenails right here and here, and you click, 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 click.
If Bundle was here, he would be very horrified.
Yeah, you're hearing out saying you can tell exactly that they're clipping the nails off of a dead cat, and you could hear them tapping on the ground inside the building. It's like tap, 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 tap.
Bundle does feel a bit sick to his stomach, but he's like, it's not Tabaxi. Tabaxi. Oh dear Lord, it's not Tabaxi.
I'm halfway tempted to have Dash say, "This is awkward. I've seen a Tabaxi who looked like this," but I'm not going to.
And I'd say after he starts learning Dash's routine, he changes up and starts following Fel.
Okay. All right. Roll another stealth check.
28. Beat
Yeah!
it!
I can't! My passive doesn't even beat that! Jesus!
Yeah, you just know that Fel sleeps into ungodly hours of the day where it's like
Hey!
Ranya gets up early for class, Dashegen gets up a little after daybreak for his training. Fel is like anime schoolgirl protagonist, like
You know, I want to say anything, I want to say that this is different, but I do the same thing, so I can't really...
So, what's your routine today, Fel?
Where would this be exactly?
This would be toward the tail end of the 3 weeks.
Could I make this the time where regular routine, damn it.
It could be either.
Yeah, I wanted to make it the time when she went hunting.
She went, you cut out.
Info hunting, sorry, cut out.
What specifically, the Learned Boar or Toughnar?
Tough Nut.
Tough Nut.
Tough Nut. Tough Nut.
Pretty sure it's not his name. Ah, fine.
It's Tough Nar, you uncultured swine!
Alright, yeah, you follow her one day when she seems to want to hang around the Croaker's playpen a lot, and you spot her chatting outside with a dwarf who's smoking a rather impressive-looking cigar. Like, he was looking at your own rolled-up paper like, huh.
It's bigger than he is!
As I'm looking at this, to see if I can, I guess, more or less freak Fel out, I make an etching of what's going on.
Alright, so you're going just on appearance and you're not actually gleaming information?
Just on appearance, gleaning information, just trying to see if he can discern faces from a distance.
Yeah, so you're skipping the information and going straight for the appearance?
Yes.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
23.
All right, you make. There's a neat little 19th century style engraving of the situation. Profile of Fel interrogating this gruff-looking dwarf with this rather dark-looking smoking cigar outside of this gambling hall entrance.
All right, and after that, I take note of the what I smell of the cigar, if I can actually tell what that thing's made of just off of smell alone.
From your smell, you can smell it. Smells like autumn spice. Like, not quite pumpkin, but like squash and leaves is what it smells like.
So real earthy leaf.
Earthy, smattering of tobacco in there.
Okay. Okay.
Off.
And finally, once she actually is done with her little meeting, I follow her from a distance. And do you do anything else, Fel, that day? Or that week, I should say.
That week? Oh, that week is that day probably not much more, but that week she definitely go see and try and get a job and try and get a job and everything.
All right. This time I am trying to glean as much information as possible.
All right, making a stealth check and perception check.
All right.
Yeah. Come on. Lower
30.
Never mind. Never mind.
All right, you get advantage. You get advantage on the perception check.
Fuck.
24.
Thank God. My fuck.
All right, first of all, you get the idea that not only does Dashegen indebted herself to a flamboyant personality, you get to hear what Alakazar is like. My child. You just look so gorgeous and scrumptious today. I have such wonderful sights to share.
Bundle just makes a little note of this, like, all the people I work with seem normal in comparison.
Yes, you're going to have such a pleasant day. I've got you hooked up with a sorority who wants you to just serenade them while they are initiating their pledges.
I swear to God. Out of character. Blood rituals in this goddamn sorority. I don't know.
You just hear rocks grinding as Bundle's looking deadpanning at this, like, really Fel.
Dude!
You feel like you're being watched. You looked at the window and it's just... There's literally a kitty cat sitting there. Not even... No! A small kitty cat.
Where'd Bundle find the cover cat?
Bono, you just have assorted kittens in your back, like, oh, shit. Yeah, get up there, little boy.
Okay.
This is amazing, Jesus.
And the final week, Bundle's going to try and follow Ranya, and he knows that Ranya is paranoid type. So he goes out of his way to be as sneaky as possible. Not even he makes sure that he washes up, that he changes his clothes to let's see, what do I have to do this? He uses the berries to dye his clothes a different color.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
which berries?
Which berries?
Which
berries?
berries?
And I know what's gonna happen.
Oh God!
Oh, no.
Bundle, do you know what one of those does?
I know
How many do you
exactly
use?
what they do, but
I
Bundle's
need
like,
you to roll a
if I'm
con
going to-
save.
If I'm going to be doing this, I sometimes gotta do some things I don't want to do, and this is a perfect example.
You heard what I said.
Okay.
I heard
What to say?
3.
Okay.
How much am I taking?
So the night before you plan on going to follow Ranya, you decide to make yourself a little cooking show inside of the little inside of the little common area by the hearth. Like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna melt down these black ass berries. I'm gonna make myself some dark tunics. Goes to crack the first berry on the goddamn frying pan. Cut to outside the Gateway District. There is a flash of light equivalent to the Drift Globe encounter as we cut back inside the fortress to find Bundle, a complete darker than usual mess, but he now smells like burnt hair, smoke, with a hint of elderberry wine to the air.
No, hold up. Nothing survived except old Smokey here.
And you said that some of my
All the kittens escape from your pack.
At that
They like
point,
crash
Bundle's
out the
like,
windows. One climbs up the skylight and just jumps off the edge.
Oh no, those poor kitties!
At that point, Bundle just goes, "It was a poor decision."
Fel comes into the
Dashegen runs inside. What the hell?
What's going on? Are you okay?
No, yeah, Fel
What
goes
happened
into
to you, Bundle?
You just see Bundle's, all of his fur standing on end. There's like a little sparks coming off the.
No, it's like you know that Tesla agent where the spark runs up like the antenna.
Yeah.
That's your ears right now.
And
Oh, yeah,
he
but
just
we're
goes,
snowball.
I was trying something. It didn't work. It did not work.
Ranya give you a better berry.
How much damage did I take from that, or did I take any damage from?
You don't. You take 5d10 pride damage.
Oh dear lord!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Rolling.
Glad that...
pride damage.
Since
Oh no! It's not real.
that would have killed. That almost kills me.
It kills your pride.
But he then thinks, okay,
Your pride is
better
completely dead.
I have a better idea.
Dead.
I have my bag of metal shaving, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 flasks of oil left,
Mm-hmm.
and I have. Let's see what I got.
I think you could actually use your prestidigitation to...
Nothing but old snowball.
He's trying to mask his scent. That's the thing.
You can
And I
do
don't
that
want to
with
smell like smoke.
You can do that with prestidigitation, I think.
You can actually. You can.
Oh.
You do have the prestidigitation cap.
He's trying to see if he can do it on his own without the use of the magical item. But he knows he has it.
You don't want to put on the magical chef's hat?
Over your.
He's trying. He's.
But you
trying
look so
to
adorable in that chef's hat.
Oh my god. He's trying to test himself.
It
and he
comes
knows
with a
that his method-
bandana.
Oh my god. Wait, it does have a bandana with it?
Look at the photo in voice chat.
I'm afraid.
Oh god, I'm dying. Oh fuck.
What in the literal fuck?
We need fan art.
If only I could draw. My fucking god.
He looks so stern and serious. I am going to souffle this motherfucker like nothing before. Dude, get the fuck out of my kitchen!
Where's
Gordon
the fucking
Ramsay
lamb
bundle.
sauce?
So, fuck it. I'm putting on the prestidigitation hat. God damn it.
Hey bundle, hey bundle, hey bundle, hey bundle.
What?
Did you find the lamb sauce?
Shut up. Anywho, he on the day of, he does put on the prestidigitation hat. He makes sure that,
You soak it
He's
in
wearing-
oil, so now it's perfectly black.
yes.
Alright. Yeah, you erase everything. You make yourself smell like the perfect neutral smell of like a room. Just a standard room. No adornments, no particular varnishes or textiles, just a room.
Alright. I don't take any additional equipment that would be normal except for my gloves. I don't take the bandolier, I don't take the vest, I just have the shirt. And just trying to make it myself seem as inconspicuous as possible. And he waits until Ranya's about to leave. And when Ranya is, again, a good 30 steps ahead of him, he attempts to follow him.
So you basically are wearing just a leather giblet and the prestidigitation cap?
And pants, of course. But
And
yes.
what?
And pants, but yes.
Oh joy.
You just wait until I get the observant feet.
And that classy bandana that comes with the prestidigitation cap. Aha!
Yes,
Aha!
he does have the bandana on too.
Alright, roll stealth with advantage.
Turns out Roderick moonlights as a fashionista.
23.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's higher than his passive perception, although,
Yeah.
since he's paranoid, you may roll a perception check, Ranya.
Ranya, do it! You can do it! You can do it!
What makes you think I'm paranoid?
I don't know, are you?
Probably.
Why'd
13.
you ask if you admit it?
It's an okay day. You can't wait to show off. You can't wait to show that salamander just how to resist cold today.
How far is the...
You have to walk basically to Arcania. So you walk through the middle districts, down the line after showing your student pass, and then you basically the schoolhouse is literally just next to the separation.
Okay, give me...
Like, it's a good 20-30 minute walk.
Yeah.
20 minutes on a good day, 30 minutes when there's traffic. Which Arcania can get traffic heavy.
Probably not something that can...
But today it's pretty low traffic.
Yeah. Like, it's likely Ranya would try to make his way through back alleys and whatnot to get to where he's going faster. I'm trying to see what's small enough and fast enough that he'd likely put in the effort to become in order to get there.
Probably a deer, I would think.
No, not small enough. People would freak the fuck out if I turned a giant wolf spider, though, so I'm not gonna turn into that.
A rat.
Yeah, actually a rat will work.
Rat is actually very small creature to be able to.
Or a squirrel.
You want to turn into a wombat? You can flavor it as a
Oh,
large
nice.
weasel.
A quokka.
Unfortunately, I can't turn it into anything flying
Why is he trying to shapeshift into an animal?
because it's quite a long ways to walk. So he'd comfortable transforming into something subtle, so he can get there faster every day, just so he can have a little extra time to study.
You could transform into a horse?
I said something small and subtle that wouldn't be noticed running around town.
A rat.
No fly speed. A frog?
Frogs are fast.
Mouse.
I mean,
I got
what do you want
leaves.
from us, dude?
A dog?
A ferret.
yeah, just do a dog.
A
Yeah,
cat.
a dog.
Dogs
Okay.
are unassuming as fuck.
A pig.
A dog, a cat?
Dogs are not on the list for.
There should be like a, Oh, what the hell are they?
Blink dog?
No, not the blink dog. The
Wait,
mount.
did
The
you
mount.
say
What's
that
the
I
dog
could-
mount?
Mastiff?
Mastiff!
Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah. That's much faster than what he is. So yeah, he turns into a mastiff and ends up running around to get to where he's going faster.
Bundle, make a wisdom check real quick.
Okay. 14.
Okay, so as you're following Ranya, as he disappears behind into like some traffic, a mastiff appears where you thought he was. Like, okay, where the hell did he go? Wait a sec. And he actually gains about 20 yards on you before you realize, oh wait,
Shit!
Well,
Wait, fuck, that's right, he's a druid!
And he turns himself into that, and then he starts gunning through the alleyways?
On his way there, he steals a sausage for breakfast.
Wow.
Hey, get back there, you...
Okay. I am not going to be able to, just on a solid run, be able to catch up to him. So...
This isn't him being paranoid. This is just what he does on the daily. He has the ability to turn into a dog. He's gonna turn into a dog.
That's fine. I'm just saying that... What?
I'm just saying, I'm not metagaming. It's just something that makes sense that he would...
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, Bundle knows that you don't know. He's trying to figure out, this is...
Bundle knows that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
This is rather different. Alright. Challenge accepted. As he memorizes what particular dog you are, and rather than just gunning for you, because that would make him found out, he starts seeing where you stop and start, as in wherever you make quick turns, and especially catches you stealing a sausage. He writes that down.
boy likes his meat.
But once you actually get to the schoolhouse, you're way ahead of him. He just sees you, sees where you transform back into a person, and continues to follow you from there.
Yeah, he goes... we never really got too far in daily of a routine of, if it was like...
There is a little student coffee shop inside there.
Ooh.
It's very basic. They have like little just heaters of like 3 different blends of coffee and 2 blends of tea.
I only have 7 gold on me, so I probably can't afford to get coffee.
It's 2 gold for a refillable cup.
Why didn't you go to the Bank of Bundle or the new catching up Bank of Fell?
He can't find Bundle. It's kind of hard.
Wait. I know what I'll do. Do you go into the coffee shop?
Probably just sitting before class starts.
Do you
probably
look
make it
like?
on,
Does your character look at like the menu and just have this look of I kind of want some coffee right now?
Probably.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna slide a hand 4 gold into his pocket.
Sure.
How far? Wait a minute. Are you outside the coffee shop?
No, I'm inside the coffee shop. I'm inside.
I'm talking to Bundle.
Waiting.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Once I see that he's going inside, I stay out of his field of vision and go inside as well.
Stealth check. Disadvantage.
27.
Never mind.
What the fuck?
Never mind.
Okay, fine. You find a shadowy portion in this candlelit shop, and you just sit there, your eyes staring at him from the shadows. And okay,
Ranya
make a
just has
sleight of hand
complimentary
check.
cup of water.
20.
Ranya just has a complimentary cup of water, and some of the packets of sugar.
All right, you slip 5 gold into his pocket,
Okay.
and you exit. And Ronnie, you're just like, I'm depressed. You stick your hand back in your pocket, absent-mindedly.
I wouldn't say I'm depressed, but okay.
I was like, I'm depressed. I don't have more money.
Darn it.
We're adventurers. We should be rich by now.
Wait a minute.
Clink, clink, clink.
Okay, go like,
I only had 2 in there this morning. What the hell?
No, I had 7, but now I have 12.
Yep, now you have 12.
12. I probably shouldn't splurge on coffee, but he gets up and gets himself some coffee.
Yep, you get a refillable mug. You can. It's refillable all during the day, but each day you have to drop off the mug, and then you can come back the next day and pay $2 for another refillable mug. Where it's it's basically $2 all day coffee, and then you have to pay $2 a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 gold.
Okay. So 2 gold and
And I know I'm not going to get away with getting into that school without being caught by someone. Too many eyes. So
You could be like Snoopy and hover outside the school windows or something.
Oh God.
I mean, what's the dimensions of this place?
The school is about 50 foot by 30 foot wide. And you know from Ranya absentmindedly leaving some details out that his specific classes are in the basement.
Fuck.
So you would have to go inside.
I definitely would.
Yeah,
Is
we
there
have,
like a cellar back entrance?
No, there is one of those little ground level going downwards windows, though. Those little basement, like, tilts.
Okay. In that area where that is that like in an alleyway? Just on the side of the building?
It's just on the side of the building.
Okay. During these days, since it will be kind of obvious, I pretend like I'm just a student going over notes. I have my own books for dragon study. So he's just noting what Denup's doing in his he's noting what Ranya's doing in his classes while having his own actual textbooks to make it look like he's a student.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining now Bundle with big ass kind of Harry Potter glasses. He's got on the school colors.
I mean, I got the hat and I got the bandana, so I look like one of those new age artsy kids.
Yeah, man.
What's up, my fellow dudes?
But yeah,
refillable mug.
he notes all the ingredients that he can see from his vantage point.
All right, yeah.
Does he
You
see
see
when
in the
I
corner,
make
you see like Ranya playing with a salamander.
It's like, this little fella.
Do I see the whole vomiting water incident?
Make a perception check. Make a perception check. Disadvantage because people keep passing by on the street.
Fair
Come
enough.
on, let's damn it.
Yeah. When that moment comes, you actually turn around because you see like some bobbies walk by with their nightsticks and just go back to pretending to be a student. And then when you come back, you see the salamander vomiting for a good 10 seconds, and then like Ranya holding his head like, oh god, what happened?
Bundle looks at this and kind of smirks.
And there's not too much action the rest of the day.
Okay. But he just repeats this for about 2 days. And once he's done doing his reconnaissance, on the last day of the 3 weeks, Bundle makes breakfast.
All right. What you making, Mr. Bacon?
He wakes up early again, gets the fruit guy, buys about
Fruit for sale.
he buys about 10 gold worth of fruit.
Shit, I'm so rich.
Oh, fruit guy.
You
And then-
are my customer of the...
Goes to the meat market people, gets about 100 silver worth of meat.
Gold is a lot of gold.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. And he attempts to make something that he knows from his childhood that his mom made for him for breakfast.
Oh.
Oh.
Yummy surprise.
His mother was one who definitely liked fish, and she also liked putting in different other forms of meat. So he tries to make a combination of fish and deer, and put that into cook that with a combination of papayas, mangoes, and dragon fruit.
Okay.
And tries to mold it together with all the other spices that he can scrounge up.
Survival.
All right.
Oh no!
All right, the fish and the venison comes out fine. It's the fruit that, for some reason, when you try and incorporate it, like, it starts affecting the appearance of the meat. Like, it starts, like, the fish starts to shrink a little bit when you add the dragon fruit, and that causes the venison to pop out of the mouth and the gills, making it look like this fish looks like almost it's vomiting out feces. And,
Oh god.
Ew!
but
Jesus.
the papaya still looks nice. The mangoes and the dragon fruit just seem also shrivel in response to the various proteins and lipids in the dish.
Okay.
But it's not awful. It's just it doesn't look great.
So seeing as how
you give it a taste, and it's like, oh, this is fine. It's just, wow, this presentation could use work.
So seeing as how I kind of botched the presentation, I just make it into a stew. And just serve it to everyone. And first off, who's the first to wake up?
Probably Ranya, because he's probably still in school.
All right. I woke up early, so I'd say, how's it going, Ranya?
He yawns as he's just getting up. He's still in his bear onesie. Fine. It's after weeks, right?
Yeah, this is like after you've met with that after you know you're going to be dealing with that half orc again.
Okay. And is this before or after the whole?
This is before your final exam.
Oh, okay. Okay. He wakes up like, what you making?
I tried to do something that my mom used to make me, but ended up making stew instead. Still
And actually, the last day of the 3 weeks, Ryan, you're out of school by now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is the last day of the 3 weeks. Yeah, you ended courses yesterday.
Okay.
So
Now you have the option to return for the third and final tier. So you have a week to decide.
Yeah, decide what my final project is going to be.
I'd say at this point, Dash would wake up. He's like, I smell.
Food.
Okay.
Is that food? Can I have food?
Okay. The dragon has awoken.
I look to Dash and say, huh. Kind of expected Ranya to be up. Thought he had school.
Shrug.
I am up.
Yeah, he's the first one to awake, but Dash just comes down a minute after he awakes.
Okay.
Yes.
And for Ranya, I just ask, so how's school? Or
It's alright. He takes out the potions that he's been making. I got a couple of interesting that'll help me identify one of them yesterday.
oh yeah, the one that your little salamander friend threw up. That's nice.
Yeah.
He just mentions that off the cuff. You never told him about that.
Bondo?
Yes.
Bondo, were you sneaking in my school, Bondo?
No, I did not sneak into your school.
Inside check.
I'm not lying.
I know you're not. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that, though.
I mean, you can inside it, but I have not told a lie, so...
Yeah, I know. 19. You haven't told a lie.
You can Let's see. If I'm trying to hide it, I am trying to hide it. Fuck.
Yeah, you're trying to hide something, so I'm getting something from you.
Deception.
But you are telling the truth.
Oh no! You guys remember that scene from Key and Peele where Jordan Peele starts sweating?
Is it the GIF? Is it the GIF where it's literally just fucking?
Yeah.
It's like there's like oil and egg white coming down. It's like.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I know the GIF you're talking about.
Well, Gut Bundle's not a great liar. That's...
As we can tell.
He is.
No! Bites his tongue. Oh.
Well, whatever. Like, I got a couple of potions. I think Dash might like this, Cloud Giant Strength one. Also,
Cloud Giant Strength.
Yeah. It's supposed to make pretty strong.
Or Frost Giant Strength.
Frost Giant, yeah.
Yeah, it's either Frost or Stone because I think they're both the same level.
Yeah, either way,
I remember you said
Frost.
I remember you said Frost.
I'm pretty sure they all do the same thing, which just boosts the strength up to 19 for a bit.
Actually, not really.
Some of them might be higher.
Actually.
So we don't know how much of a strength boost this will get.
Yeah. Anyway, Bundle then just serves Dash his food and says, "Oh yeah, by the way, you were right. You dealing with those cats, it does disturb me."
Dash is gonna make an intelligence check.
Oh.
He did see a tobacco. You know?
What?
So when you
The
say
fuck
that,
you talk about?
No, when you say that, Dash just blinks. That's nice. Starts eating.
Denied! Full Will Smith after Earth. Denied!
He's not suspicious of it at all because of that one.
God damn! And the
Denied!
Bundle just looks at him like, "Fucking really?"
Dad, I'm gonna be a ranger. Denied!
I'm sorry, he rolled a nat one. He's stupid.
You both rolled that ones.
Denied!
Yeah, but I got a 0.
He does give Dash a like.
By this point, the clinking of silverware and bowls, Fel wakes up.
This tastes really good, Bundle. You did good.
I'm
Like
glad it does.
Like Fel comes downstairs her, but messy, but she sits by her when. Morning, everybody.
Good
Morning.
Morning.
Oh,
Bundle does put your plate down. However, there's a piece of parchment under your plate.
Fel takes, just curiously, looks at this piece of parchment. Is it folded or?
Oh no, it's completely open for anyone to see.
All right,
They wouldn't get it, but
All right, she takes a. Oh, it can't be anything.
and you just see the etching that he made of the person that you were talking to.
Well, of the scene you saw of both of her in profile talking to this dwarf with this rather impressive cigar.
Yep.
Bundle's trying to become a serial killer.
And he just takes a couple of bites, looks up from what he's doing, gauge your reaction.
A bunch of things are going through her mind. A bit of what?
Not to mention the minor migraine.
No, yeah, the minor migraine that has. Jesus Christ, that hurt. Like
You okay, Fel?
Anger, annoyance, a bit of paranoia, and a little bit of let's say fear. But she looks. When did you followed, didn't you?
Wait, he was following people?
She just.
I hope no one was drinking over their keyboard.
If I was a serious character, I would have fucking laughed.
My Bundle just deadpans at Dash like,
Oh, really? You deadpan it, do you?
You
Show me. Show me that charisma save, mother trucker.
no, wait, what? I just looking at Dash like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yes, I was following you. He has this look of no duh on his face when Dash says that.
Okay, that's better.
Oh, that's why you said that. Okay, I get it now.
I love Dash's character.
And
He's
Bundle just
amazing.
looks up and says, welcome to the conversation. Anyway.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Shit, dog.
So you were that tabaxi I saw the other day.
that went into the bush, fucking Homer Simpson, except instead of a bush, it's a fucking wheat field.
And he just looks to Fel and says, he had quite the nice cigar. Next time you see him, ask him where he buys them from.
I'm not going to
curious.
see him again.
Oh.
She says a very sour tone in her voice.
That's unfortunate.
And plus, why are you asking questions? You best obviously already know everything that.
Al, you okay?
I'm pissed. I don't
Why are
like
you
being.
angry?
I don't like being followed. I don't
Ah.
like being watched. I don't like being. I don't like people. What? People taking notes on me and that.
That is true. That is quite the invasion of privacy. I'm gonna follow you into the bathroom. Wanda, why would you do that?
I look at Ranya like, why would I do that?
Jackie Chan
Why would
exasperated me
you-
like, what?
Why did you do that?
Because I have a sense of basic morality.
Well,
What is wrong with you?
Why did you follow her to the bathroom then?
Ranya, I think he's saying he didn't follow her into the bathroom.
Okay.
And I would never. And besides, I have to keep tabs on all of you to make sure you're not doing anything moronic.
Then what are you doing?
I just said it.
No. What were you doing? We have not heard a word from you during your. If we,
I mean, I caught him hiding in a bush one day.
if you expect to know what we have, I personally turn.
You keep going in and out. I cannot tell what you're saying.
Yeah.
Fuck! Was the fuck the only thing you guys could hear?
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn it!
Let me see if I can paraphrase. Okay.
Fel is basically saying like, look, if you've been keeping tabs on us the entire for like during this entire time we've been off, then you could at least tell us what you've been doing, since you obviously already know what we've been doing.
Bundle thinks for a moment. That's a fair question. One moment. He stands up, goes to the entrance to the tower, investigates the tower to see if there's any form.
If there's any what?
He investigates the door to the tower to see if the quips have done anything to mark the tower or do any type of listening device.
Internally or externally?
Externally.
I mean, I don't think there's any way to do that. It's fortress.
I don't think I don't think it's possible for them to do it internally, because the tower's literally magically warded against stuff like that.
I
mean,
Yeah.
So, okay. You open the door, and there are a pair of figures outside.
Ha!
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Bundle blinks. Huh.
It takes you a while because the sun's just driving over the wall. Like, what? And they're literally 6 feet in front of you.
I rub my eyes to get the sun out of my eyes and look at them.
You see a humanoid. Oh yeah, that's right. Shit. I forgot. Dash, you have pants now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We have Dashu's fancy clothes. Where are we calling that?
Yeah, fine
Dashes,
clothes.
Dashes, you better not fucking break them clothes.
He's not going to be wearing them in combat.
He's gonna be wearing them to the bar instead.
Damn straight.
But
And he's gonna break the bar.
anyway, two figures that Bundles apparently has never seen before, maybe?
Make an intelligence check with advantage.
Okay.
At some point, I need to get that coat back
18.
for Dash.
One of the figures is a Kenku in a military outfit.
Yeah.
The other one
Oh.
is a human with a jug wrapped around her waist.
I remember that.
Oh. Oh
Bundle
no.
just kind of blinks. I know one of you. he says as he's looking at the two figures.
As the second figure steps closer, you see she has a purple and green mask on.
Oh, I know both of you. Hi.
It's about time you opened your damn door.
You know, you could always knock.
Oh, we were about to. Don't worry. Commander Fayette walks forward and says, "Yeah, we were about to. We're just waiting for the proper moment, is all." Yeah. Anyway, let me in, please.
Everyone's gonna they're just
Let me
stand there listening.
A Bundle just thinks for a second. It's like, can you give me 2 minutes, and I'll let you in.
Flat pulls out a badge that has the royal keep seat seal. No.
Not
Shit.
even to make you a plate. I say as I open the door wider and show that we are in the middle of breakfast.
Ranya is standing
She
there
digs in her
watching.
rucksack and pulls out a pan. I've got this.
Shit.
A Bundle
Dash
just
blink.
rolls his eyes. Fine. Welcome to our abode.
You're welcome.
Fe-
Storms past you and just starts fixing herself a bowl as Faya comes up. Yeah, she's in a bit of a mood. It's all good. It's all good.
And I look at Fayette like, what the hell's going on here?
We'll get to it. Just sit down, calm down. Everything's just normal. We just got to talk for, a thing. It's just a thing. It's a thing. Oh, by the way, nice knapsack of kittens you got there. And she holds up a kitten.
Oh.
When did you have kids?
Fayette, right?
Hi, Mr. Egan.
I take
Dash again.
Egan.
The lady with the mask is just dipping the pan into the other pan and just like okay.
Vel looks to the lady.
The mask has a zipper which she zips up to her nostril and peels back to reveal a rather petite-looking mouth, just like.
So it's like a luchador mask?
Nice to see you, Lady
No, those open up in the back with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to see you, Lady Berguia.
Who is she again?
She stops and looks at you like,
No, I didn't say that out of
I
character.
don't remember introducing myself to you.
No.
No, but we know of you.
Yes.
Hmm.
Really?
I
Goes
only
back
have her
goes
name.
back to
I've heard-
chewing.
Specifically, Fell and Bundle do know about her.
Okay. Well, it makes you feel better. I have no idea who you are.
Holds up a finger, archer style.
That's my shtick.
No.
And Bergaya sits down. It's like, ooh, fish stew, perfect, and some fruit. I love it.
You mean Faye?
Fayette, yes.
And then
Shit.
Bundle just says in a very non-plot tone, "Yes, please help yourself."
Thank you.
So,
Pulls out a little plate and is like, dum dum. Anyway, how are you finding the city? It's quite expressive and action-packed.
You already know what happened with me and Genevieve, don't you?
Wait, what? I just got here yesterday.
Dash, shut up. He says Bundle as he gives him a look.
if they don't
He
ask,
holds
it's
up his
not our
finger,
problem.
looks like he's about to say something, but shuts his mouth.
Shut your ass up!
And Bundle just says, "All right, look, since we're already past the hi, how's it going? Here, come inside to have breakfast, because apparently we're going to have to show our badges and just barge our way in. How about we just cut to the chase and tell me
Before you
why
finish
you're
that
here?"
statement, Bergaya opens her mask all the way, and you see her eyes are glowing. She's like, I'm going to stop you right there. You're going to stop. And you're going to listen to what the hell I have to say before I skin you and make you into a rug. Bundle, I need you to make a will save really quick. Because you have never seen someone like this before.
A will save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Okay.
Holy fuck, what is wrong with her eyes?
Alright. He looks like he was going to continue, gulps down his words, gives Fayette another look of, what the hell?
Fayette just
color
ushers
were
like,
eyes
come on, it's fine, she's fine. We're fine. Just come on, just
What
sit
color
down.
were her
We're
eyes
calm.
again?
We're calm. We're gonna have a fine, calm conversation, and it's gonna be fine. Right, right, Bergie? Shut up. She's fine.
Since it's going to be like this, might I at least offer you a drink?
Raises a brow. And pulls off a, like, vase off her belt, smashes it on the table, and holds it out.
Hold up, she just straight up smashed the vase.
Smashed it open?
Yeah, she has, like, a drinking pot, and she just smashed
Holy
the top
sh-
off and just holds it out.
Holy shit!
She's in a very bad mood.
Yeah.
He also mentioned a drink.
I did, and because I know that she likes liquor, and I know I don't have any, so
Oh, no.
I offer her water instead.
Like, how about some water?
Make another
Bundle
will save.
knows that
Make
he's-
another will save disadvantage.
Fuck!
I did that just to be a little shit because she told me to shut the fuck up. But I'm probably
I
gonna.
think she realizes this, and you're about to suffer for it.
Yeah, a 6.
69.
Those eyes might be haunting you later.
What color
Because
were
you've
her
never... Like, they are shining silver.
At this point, Bundle's rather peeved himself. He pours
Like-
the water anyway.
Like not solid, but like the irises are like shining silver through this sea of reduced white that just pales in comparison to the silver.
Well, Bundle then takes a seat across from her, folds his arms, looks to her and says, "So, why the sudden visit?"
I'm glad you asked. Well, it turns out that... Well, how familiar are you with the Crown Prince of the Red Acre and Redport in particular?
I know his name. It's about as far as I got.
Ah,
Same.
then you do not know his race and the racial situation we have.
There's a racial situation.
Feliana, you roll history with advantage. Everyone else roll straight history.
I feel like I'd be at disadvantage because I'm.
You at disadvantage. Ranya,
Yeet.
bundle straight.
11.
Why would I know anything?
I don't know. You've been traveling.
Roll.
Sure. 18.
Ah, that's a nat 20 on the other side.
Okay, Dashegen, you're like, there's a prince?
There's a prince. He
I-
actually asks.
Bundle's like,
I probably would've
okay,
heard
his
something
name's
like-
Prince Zoran Redgrip. You know his crest. Fel, you do know that the prince is an Aarakocra, specifically. And
They're-
Ranya, you...
I probably would have heard something at school.
Oh no, you experienced something. So,
Oh,
you rolled a special number. So,
Oh.
you rolled the threshold.
Mm.
You rolled the kaiju threshold. So,
Kaiju.
so you passed through a village about a month prior to you, actually just a couple weeks before you ran into the Dynamic crew. And you came through a small village where there was an Aarakocra family living inside. And you remember these other humanoids were harassing them as you were passing through, telling them, "We don't want you winged freaks here! Get out! Get out!"
Ah, shit.
And it was that sort of like ill will towards winged folk for some reason. And it's only the bird folk, only the Kenku, the Aarakocra, that are just being reviled against by certain sectors of the human community.
Ranya munches on
fucked
his
up.
a bit.
That is a little fucked up, but continue.
And Fayette goes into, so...
Ranya shares his knowledge to his party members using silent speech as he continues to munch on his stew.
Yes, as your halfling friend said, we have a bit of a situation evolving in the south.
I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, regardless, then.
Okay, sorry. I jumped the gun.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a bit of a situation in the south. I'm sure you all are aware we have our country neighbor to the south is the Nin Collective. And their leader...
Do they have knights?
Then
Okay.
And their leader, Lord Mildarm, is seeking a complete genocide of birdfolk due to a prophecy.
Oh!
Wow.
Ah.
looks like it irks the fuck out of Dashegen.
Wow! Okay, wow!
They want
Oh,
either
what?
exile or genocide. They are willing to move towards either.
Bundle's face does not change, but his tail does look sporadic as he looks a little bit, as it portrays his true feelings of being nervous about that fact.
Now,
Ranya munches on his stew, but
the Nin see the ascension of our crown prince as a confirmation of their fears, and are moving forward in a general plan of interning winged peoples.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Now, currently, our good prince is attempting to parley with this openly hostile nation, and would rather not skip to open conflict. At this point, Bergaya jumps in and says, "Hence, we cannot take direct action as representatives of Prince Zoran himself. I being the junior... Yeah, I being the junior lieutenant of the National Guard."
and what do you think that we can do about the situation that you...
Basically, how familiar are you with the Deserto?
Looks to Dash.
It's the complete
Ranya's
opposite
head
of where I'm
blank face.
from.
Dash isn't from the Deserto. He's from the east. But
There's a lot of things. Ah, damn it.
I remember that there was a. Okay, I have it in my notes somewhere. I think. Where is it? I know Mary and Marta was looking for books from some place there.
Ah, yes, the Fire Eyes Stronghold. That's exactly what we're here to talk to you about.
Really?
There it is, Fire Ice Tribe.
Yes, the Fire Eyes Stronghold has been attacked and seized by the Nin.
I didn't hear you over the sneeze.
Sorry.
Bless you.
The Deserto Fire Eyes Stronghold has been seized by the Nin.
Oh, no.
And they have a green dragon.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Oh,
At this point, Bundle just leans forward and says, "You know, this is exciting and all, but why in the hell are you telling us this? Are you expecting us to go down there on a whim?"
Bergaya clears her throat and says, "Due to the exact diplomatic relations we are having, we are prevented from sending the National Guard down there due to fear of repercussion of a full-scale war with the Nin Collective, who are very idolatrous, to put it lightly. And basically, our hands are tied. However, Miss Fayette here, and a couple other of people who've had a run-in with you, including the associates of one Jennifer Celebrian, who remember you from their humble guard days in a little village called Trut. They remember your...
Oh man. Bundle starts cursing in Draconic under his breath.
Yeah,
Jennifer.
all four of you roll a history check real quick.
will do.
Are any of us rolling at advantage?
All of you advantage.
Damn, alright.
24.
Mod 20.
Actual
15.
20.
I got a nat 2.
Roll it again, you get an advantage.
Oh.
That one, let's go.
I knew it! Ranya, you're just like, who the fuck are they? Meanwhile, Fel and Dashegen, you remember two guards at the village of Trut who seemed rather colorful and rather like, hello there, Reg. Hello there, Awful. Today's gonna be a lovely day. And Bond, you're like, oh yeah, I remember those two guys. Oh shit! And suddenly you remember, oh wait, I just realized I remember those two who knocked the fuck out of Jennifer in the arena.
Yep.
Oh.
How the fuck didn't I remember them?
Oh.
At this point, Bundle sighs, looks to Fayette, says, "Thank you for recommending us." And
My pleasure.
And as precise a tone of why.
We need a hidden hand to move the scales around.
All right.
And unfortunately, our Secret Service is still in the making because our Crown Prince still wants to be seen as an open book leader. He's kind of idealistic that way. To all of our collective chagrin. But you are currently the best active adventurers we have at our disposal. No, that's not a good word.
No, that's the word you want. I know. Says Bundle as he looks dead at I can't say her name right.
Bragaya.
Bragaya. Because he knows that he's now hit. But he's like, either I do this or I'm probably going to be made to.
No. We are just offering you a great boon if you do this. We will not force you into this. However, you are currently our best option. If we don't set up for you, we're going to have to go to the Lit crew.
The what?
It's
Jennifer's.
Yeah.
So,
And knowing her, that might not be the best course of action.
Oh, she's proven herself many a time, but she's currently hesitant to take on much work to the Deserto due to a personal obligation.
fair enough. Tell you what, we'll mull it over, but before we give an answer, first off, what is the boon in question?
We're going to give you an audience with the Crown Prince.
Dashegen.
And we will upgrade your passports to full access.
Dashegen visibly... He visibly has a look.
We've been keeping tabs on the lot of you. You, points to Bundle, are an especially little maneuverable one, aren't you? Also, not bad ink work on there. Needs a little bit better on the curvature, though.
I'm still learning. What can I say?
And, points, Fayette looks to Feliana, is like, and I really appreciated your performance at the keep. It just hasn't been lived up to ever since, except by Queen Moxie. She still puts on one hell of a show, but still, you came close. You came real close to her.
Thank you.
And Fayette looks to Ranya, and you made quite the impression on our quartermaster, I must say.
And who was your quartermaster?
Pleasure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. He blinks like, she barely even looked at me. She was more into the rabbit.
That's what made you so interesting.
Ranya blinks.
Guess I didn't do anything of note then.
Oh no, you brutalized the fuck out of plenty of my soldiers. You made quite the impression.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Bundle just looks to Dash like, you did what?
Phil also looks at us like, you did what?
I was bored. I had nothing to do, so I asked to join some training.
Okay, Fayette, we are totally sorry if he injured anyone.
Oh no, he's fine. He has a new he has a renewed vim and vigor for life now. Minus the arm, but
Wait, arm?
it's okay. It's okay. We made him a better one.
Dash, what the hell did you do?
I don't remember doing that.
I'm kidding. Oh, jeez, you look like you actually caused some grievous bodily harm. Jesus.
I mean, I wouldn't put myself past it.
Oh no, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You're my stout little lad. We are hiring you to do some damage.
So, Dash, what's your passive perception?
13.
Yeah, you had this look from Bundle that was the same look that he gave you when he found out that you broke a table.
Why are you looking back at the crew? Do you think Dash would do more damage to the enemy if he...
He might.
Wait, what? Say again, I didn't catch that.
He said, do you think Dash would do more damage to the enemy?
Your mic cut out after enemy.
Do you think Dash would do more damage to the enemy if he was drunk?
Yeah, I think so, honestly.
Okay, we gotta get some liquor.
Before we agree to anything, how long can you give us to at least mull this over? This is kind of...
We need your answer in 2 days, or else we're moving on to the slightly disinclined half-elf woman.
How long did I have until my exam?
Your exam, you can take a mastery exam after the final tier, if you wish.
Okay, so
Your midterm exam was basically the end of tier 2.
Okay, so it's gonna be I can take it at 8.
Yeah, you can take the mastery course and the master exam whenever you want.
Okay. Okay.
Before we mull anything over, I have a question. So, just so I'm clear, you're sending us in to deal with this through force, right?
We need you to convince the invaders to leave by any means necessary, including that dragon, although that might be a bit tougher now that it apparently has taken root inside the safe storage of the stronghold.
Shit.
My question is, should it come to blows with the dragon, you don't perchance have the ability to provide us with anything that might be more effective against dragons than other things?
Dragons are a messy little business here in the Red Acre, my lad. We have tried for years to fortify against dragons. The best we've gotten is added layers of spikes and occasionally our own breath weapons. But that takes a toll.
Bundled chuckles at their
I've got
defenses.
acid breath. Be sure.
Indeed you do. So, we are looking at a dragonborn who, whenever he imbibes anything, threatens to destroy it at most establishments. A bard who can charm most anything off the wall. A druid whose food collection is curious at the moment, as well as a wannabe sneak thief who happens to be mildly good at forestry.
And is also a dragon fanboy.
Oh yes, that also.
I personally.
Yeah, he's a big nerd.
Why not just lay out my resume? He says, looking
Easy
at
there, circus boy.
Excuse me. I need to ask, will we... Let's say we needed our own supplies. Supplies that we may not have available to us at the moment.
It depends on what you need. If you need a ballista, sorry, fresh out.
Okay.
Don't want to carry that anyway.
A diamond worth 300 gold.
Yours.
Wait, what did you say?
Yours.
Thank you. I just wanted that in case, because you never know. This is a dragon.
And
Ranya looks over at her like,
I mean, my suggestion would be take a priest along just in case, because you never know.
can we do that?
We can make an arrangement.
Might not be a bad idea.
I know a clergyman.
And should we run into trouble? Are we on our own, or is there a contingency?
Currently, you are only planned besides unleashing Jennifer, which, looking at the current consistency of the party, that it might not be the best idea after sending you in. Although it would probably be the most entertaining thing outside of going to the sink today.
Jennifer was at Lady Gaga spot, right?
I'd prefer not having a crazy half-elf woman trying to kill me.
Ranya looks
Oh,
over
she'd have strict orders not to kill you while the mission is in progress.
Yeah, that's what worries me, because once this mission is over, she's gonna be her sword is going to be all over him like a knife on butter.
Oh no! I'm sure she'll honor the agreement. She's done her job before quite well.
You have no idea what her beef with me is.
Oh no, we know. We've had to pay off quite a few maimed bar patrons.
I have no idea.
And Bundle just says, "All right, I suppose there's another factor that we'll have to talk it over. But just know that if we do accept this, and she does go after my friend here, I will turn her into a pincushion."
Currently, she's not on board. You are our current plan. However, if we do, we will be keeping tabs on you through various sources, and if we do not hear from you after a few days, whereupon you enter the keep, we will have to send a reinforcement or two.
Of course. But please
They
look
may not
into
be
that.
there in time, but we will do our damnedest.
Of course. But please look into a clergyman or a priest, because that would honestly be pretty useful during this entire situation.
We may want to pick up a couple more potions of healing as well.
Yeah, we really should.
I can make theirs. Already said it out of a mouthful of food.
That'll be
All
good.
that considered, says Bundle, interjecting, we will get back to you within the time frame to see if we're going to actually handle this. In the meantime, I'd say go find yourself a stiffer drink.
Way ahead of you. Pulls out the jug, pours it into the broken pot. Don't worry, kid. I actually like you. Takes a long, stiff pull.
You do seem nice.
Thank you.
So your mask is very charming. I enjoy seeing the colors on it. Good choice.
Nods curtly. Fayette dips another ladle into the stew, like,
Ooh, the
very complimentary, I must say. Interesting texture. Yes. Anyway, the sooner the better you get back to us would be amazing. And we can arrange for you. Basically, I'm gonna wrap this up by saying we can get you all the items you need right now before we end the session.
Cool.
Oh my god!
So-
I need diamonds.
And
They can get you maximum 2 without you. They can get you 2 at a discount.
What's the discount? And I mean, like, with the discount, how much would it be?
The diamond you need is it worth at least 300?
Yeah,
Yeah.
300.
And
300
you're
gold.
saying she can
They
get
can
2
get you
at a
2 for 450.
Jesus, that's a lot of money.
How much money do we have?
I have 205 gold.
They can give you 1 for 225.
I'll take one. I'll take one.
I have 10
Well,
gold.
hold on. Let's see how much gold we have first, because honestly, the more revivified diamonds, the better if we can pull it off.
In terms of silver, we have 1,625 silver. In terms
And-
of gold, we have 183.
So, how much silver is in a gold piece?
10.
10.
So that's
162.
Yeah, 162.
162 gold.
so yes, a single diamond's gonna be all we can afford.
And
No,
we'll
yeah.
be flat ass broke.
Well, we would be flat ass broke if we went for 2
I was
diamonds.
gonna say, because Fell also has cash.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, like, I'm almost beating you in the status of bank.
You have
So-
been the only one to like go out
So,
and
yeah. So we should probably stick to
What
one.
has to?
We should stick to 1 diamond then.
All right, 1 diamond.
So 1 diamond is 225. You said.
225.
I have the 205.
Alright.
Aw,
So
that's
she needs 20.
adorable.
She needs 20 more.
You know what? It's probably for the best part of this. Outside of all of this crap, is there a bank? Because I want to store this crap in a bank and not have it on my person. I've been wondering about this for about a week and a half.
Yeah. As soon as you talk with Bergaya and Fayette, they arrange for you to go to the keep seat and store it in the national, basically the preserve.
Can we have a shared account where we each have a debit card?
gonna throw something.
God
at
damn
you.
it. So did we buy the 1 diamond?
Yeah, you got 1 diamond.
Alrighty.
Oh,
1 diamond.
oh, we
river.
have 1 extra free guy to share.
My God.
And
Although, if of course Feliana's down, we are fucked.
right.
I'll be okay. I'll stay in the.
But
As long
Just in case.
as long as everyone stays within 30 feet of the barbarian, so he can shield you.
yeah, I can't guarantee you that.
I am the caster.
And I'm
I'll
the
be-
ranger.
Yeah.
You don't
I
need to be at max range.
Yeah.
I don't need to be up front, close 30 feet either.
By the way, Fel, I'm gonna give you the potion. Dash, I'm going to give you the potion of Frost Dragon Strength and the Fire Breathing. Figure you appreciate that.
All right, so I get fire resistance, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you use it as you will. Bundle, I'm going to give you the potion of Reduce.
Okay.
Also, the potion of the Hydro Hex. I explained to you what it does, and I leave it up to you what you do.
I can find a way to use this.
Also, Brett, could you respond to the question I sent you at PMs? Please? Please?
They're going to give you directions.
Okay, no, because Phil actually did want to put out a small bit of information before not before, after the two Bergaya and Fayette have left.
Oh yeah, they also give you like a pass to go raid the get a chart of the extended region if you want.
Go nuts!
Ranya is going to go get the coat that he made for Dash, and then he's going to go see about using some of the materials in the college to make a couple of healing potions.
Alright, with that being said, Bundle looks to the 2 guests and says, well, if you've had your fill of food and we have our information, just like I said, give us time to mull it over and we'll get back with you. Where can we meet with you to speak again?
We will pop by tomorrow evening as well as the night after.
Alright. And I promise to have a better selection, he says, looking at Bergaya with a smile.
Good idea.
Brandy or whiskey?
Whatever's strong.
Fair
Damn.
enough.
I want to feel my teeth die.
We have to drink it too, you know.
That's nice.
Ranya thinks to herself, I wonder if what I learned from making potions can be applied to brewing.
That is not the same thing.
It's not the same thing, but I might, some of my knowledge might help.
And as they leave, Fel's gonna look to Bundle. Okay, so there may be something I haven't told you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
So, I may have...
Wait, have they left yet?
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gone.
let her finish.
I'm
may
just making sure.
Bitch, I made sure before you! Thank you.
Continue.
I actually spoke with, the High Priestess. I have become one of her warlocks. Or in this case, she has become my patron.
Is that the one that has that real flamboyant voice?
It's the you see, High Priestess Yseal.
Isley.
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 From the Veiled Keep.
From the Veiled Keep.
Oh, I thought she was just talking to Bundle, okay.
Yeah, okay. And Bundle's like, since we're airing out dirty laundry, I'm part of the Thieves Guild. Anything else that we need to discuss?
I mean, I kind of figured that because I'm the one who introduced you to them.
I had Isley. She showed me a vision of that of the world, the realm that we're in right now. Some very bad. She actually looks very like disturbed about this. I saw the dragon, the green one in the green one in the fortress. I saw Killian. Killian. He's in the mountains over Sommerfeld. And then I saw something else. Black smoke coming out of I don't know where, but it was just surrounding the world, slowly but surely, destroying everything in its path and killing, distorting the land. I think we're probably going to do this, but if we don't, I need to do this. I need to, because if that dragon or whatever is going on down there has to do with not only the safety of this realm, but the home that I live in, but it has to do with that smoke that overtook the entire world. I need to fight.
If you need to do this, Feliana, then you'll have my blade alongside. Regardless of what we decide, if you go, I go.
She smiles warmly. Thank you, Dash.
Then Bundle looks to Ranya. You?
You look shifty-eyed like, my goddess hit on me and told me to learn Draconic.
That's about what I expected. Said Bundle as he rubs the temple between his, not the bridge between his nose.
As far as I'm aware, I haven't had any bullshit like that happen yet. I mean,
Believe me, you don't want it.
Well, I do have a connection with my ancestors. If there's something they need to tell me, then they'll tell me.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, we have every reason to it. They're dangling citizenship and a chance to speak with the king, or at least with the royals.
Which I actually need that, because that is likely my best way to get in contact with Lady Vaughn. And
Then,
from what I understand, she is my best lead in the team that's chosen right now.
then I suppose that we are at an end then. However, damn it all, I'm going to write every single incident down so that way we can at least get paid a little bit more than that.
Spent itemized receipts.
Oh yeah!
Killed 3 kobolds.
Trust me, if I don't come,
2 health potions.
if I don't come out of this keep with a magic weapon, I am buying one when we come back.
If
you don't come out of that keep with a dragon's head over your shoulder, I myself will be unimpressed.
Maybe we should decide whether or not we want
Yeah.
a dragon.
By the way, that dragon...
It's a motherfucking dragon!
Yeah.
That dragon, you said it was a green?
It was green.
She did say it was green.
No,
What was the green's deal again? The green...
Well, what do in character?
Oh,
what do
yeah,
we know
what do we
about
know?
Green Dragon?
Bundle pulls out his stacks of notes.
Yay!
Bundle has a dragon textbook.
I do.
So,
And
are we rolling anything?
hang on, I
You don't
have
need to
chill
roll.
it.
It's right
I
fucking
don't-
there.
Yeah, Dragon
Why-
Scholar, my dude.
Okay, what is it
Fair
now?
enough.
And so I pull up all the information I have on. So exactly how much do I know? Or do I just gotta pull out the monster manual?
You know about green dragons.
Okay.
Okay.
You know that they're poison based. They typically don't go to deserts, but apparently this was brought
Yeah, that's what
along
I
by
thought.
them, is what they said.
Mm. Like,
And
Oh
as
god, we're
with
not ready to face a dragon, Jesus
a-
Christ.
and as with all dragons, the underbelly is the weak point. Then again,
mm,
if you're at the underbelly, you're probably at one of the most dangerous areas of the dragon to begin with.
Yes, yes, yes.
Considering I am the only melee combatant among us,
I can help.
Of course you can help. I'd be mad if you didn't.
It's true, he would.
Also,
regardless, if we do have to face that dragon, seriously, stay within 30 feet of me so I can soften any blow you might take. Because
So-
even though I'm in melee, dragons still have breath.
also really
Yeah.
quick, DM, really quick, also really quick, you guys, Fel spent her money plus 20 gold from the Bank of Bundle to buy the diamond, right?
My god!
Yes.
My god, the diamonds, but yes.
Yes.
Alright, thank you.
Ranya looks over at Dash when he says
You
30.
could sell some shit and make more money.
No.
I don't even know
Actually-
what we have to.
I have.
I wonder what you could sell, as your voice echoes inside of this fortress.
I
We are
actually,
not
We're
selling
not
the fortress.
selling the fortress.
We
No,
have.
no.
The hailed amulet of the brute I am willing to sell.
We
Actually-
have the ivory armband. We have a
I,
brass gauntlet. Sandals
we
of light goes away.
we have 2 rare pearls. We have, we still have that hunger draft. I have a box of animal figurines, sandals with waves, a blue raindrop cap,
Yeah,
silk sandals, a black box.
Yeah, we can
yeah,
sell some.
yeah. Before we leave, let's take a trip to see
A
what we want
pawn
to sell.
shop.
But
Yeah, let's have
we
the-
can do that next time.
Okay, but I'm gonna say, because I doubt I'm gonna be using it very often because of how temporary its effect is, I'm probably gonna sell the hailed amulet of the brute.
I can't promise it, but I could probably make you a few more frost giant potions.
Giant strength potions in general would be very nice for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could probably make a couple of them. I don't know what the ingredients, but
one more thing. Considering the money they said I would have to spend. We have, if one of you go down, and I mean down and possibly out for the count, I have 1 shot to bring you back, and only
do not
one.
miss your chance to blow.
Oh my god.
This opportunity comes.
Stop it.
Fuck off!
Once in my lifetime, you know.
So we
Slim
need to
Shady, shut the fuck up.
So we need to keep you from going down.
Yep, protect the princess.
I'm not a princess. Nor do I
No,
wish to be.
you are a
like-
queen.
Ranya.
It serves for both, honestly.
At any rate, Bundle just takes this as we're doing this. It's just we're planning things out. Am I
Yes. Yes.
right? All right. Then I say we're at a great stopping point.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
as
that
you
was
guys
amazing.
put your heads together, bonk! Executive producer, Brett the Wiz. Next time! We'll catch up on this next time on the Dynamics of Good and Evil. Season
That's his code.
3.
That's the way I need it.
Dun dun dun.